Hey everyone, welcome to Sunday Night Geekery, and thank you for being here despite the late start. But actually, if it wasn't for the stupid daylight savings time, we'd actually be a half hour early. But because it really is 9:35, damn it! But hail to everyone, and
we can't blame you for this one, Mark.
It is here.
It is here, right? So let's go. We've got a very special guest tonight, and hopefully we'll have her back many more times. She can always show up here, but we've got Dadman's much better half than Mrs. Dadman. So
Hey.
hail.
Hello, everybody. How are you? I've had a wonderful 3-hour nap,
Yes.
so I'm doing good, doing very good
Great.
tonight.
Wow, what movie was
Well,
that?
we got to
Matt?
play.
What?
This is Mrs.
Yes.
Dadman's. This is Mrs. Dadman's intro here for the show.
Where'd they go?
Right there.
Oh, screw you!
Yes, I love it. I love it.
That's one of the best clips. You know, sometimes you're like in playing Fortnite. We play Fortnite a lot together, and you're like, "Oh, I got to clip that," but you know, and you're like, "Oh," and then you forget. You're like, you got a bunch of clips that you should clip, but like that one, I instantly timestamped. I'm like, before the night was over, I made that.
Well, I need to learn how to do that because I can now use them on my channel.
Yeah,
but I got to figure out how to do that.
I can show you how to do that. Yep. No problem.
I'm sure it's very, very easy.
It's not too hard. Yeah, that's not too hard. Yep. But of course, when I first tried to do it, it was hard. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I guess we have to introduce Mr. Dadman too. So here, let's play his intro.
Why?
Over that way.
God damn it, Mark! Jeez.
Why? Why do
The original started it all right there.
Yeah, there we go. Yep. So welcome. And then
Absolutely.
of course
Great to be
we've
here,
got.
Mark.
Thank you for being here. We've got a big pile of orange rocks here.
I mean, hello. And hello. Oh, and hi and stuff, I guess.
Thank you for being here, Globber Times.
Thank you for having me.
Especially after I could have destroyed Saturday Night Star Trek last night. So
No, you did great. Appreciate you.
I tried to fill in as best I could.
I wouldn't have anybody else.
Thank you. Thank God Raquel was there.
Raquel.
Yep.
Yeah, well, no.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I have to say, it was fun. But I was very glad when you. I was very glad when you finally popped in, though.
No,
you. It's a different thing when you're a guest of the show. You don't really. I shouldn't say you don't care, but you're just, hanging out and having fun. But when you're helping to run things and it's not your channel, especially.
Well, I wouldn't trust anybody but you and Raquel, I promise.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. So let's say hi to everyone in the chat before we get along too far in here. And we got a ton of people watching tonight, which is awesome. So we've got Tim, aka FKH, who was in with the early hail. And Putin's cat say, "What is this about?" And whatever you guys want to talk about tonight, we've got a couple of topics. But
what are you about?
Sorry. Yeah. And Tim says, "Who knows? Probably some hogwash about the human spirit."
The human what?
Spirit.
What is that?
I don't know. I guess what the show is about. Yeah, we can talk about the human spirit.
Maybe it's about your spirit, Mr. FKH. Tim, maybe your spirit needs looking at, huh? What about it, man? Why don't we take a look at your spirit for a little bit? Hey, Tim, how you doing?
He's kidding. Yep. And hail to Brian Hepburn. And thank you for being the sponsor of the channel. Much appreciated. And Mr. Angel was here. I got to put this on the Discord. And thank you, Mr. Angel, for doing the Clubhouse Discord. So let me always forget to do that. Damn it, Mark. Yeah. Let me post the live stream alert.
Hey, Mr. Angel.
Yep. Ooh, Mr. Angel posted some cool things yesterday too in the Discord. There's always some great stuff in the Discord. So let me post this here at everyone. So if you're not here, hopefully you'll see it on the Discords. All right. It's launched. Okay. So who else have we got in here? Let's see. The Stream Elements bot is probably here. So hail to the Stream Elements bot.
Hello.
Corey. Hello, bot.
Hey, Corey.
Hey, Corey. How are you?
Thank you for being here. Wes Cagle. Awesome.
Okay, go.
Thank you.
Biggest
Thank you.
Voyager fan I know.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh, Voyager can be awesome sometimes. Yeah.
Wes loves every episode.
And we got Picasso here. Hail.
Picasso.
I wish the icons transmitted over to the StreamYard side.
Yeah, I know.
It's
a shame
easy, and thank you for being a channel member as well. Yeah, so you get to enjoy those. And of course, we've got some new channel icons. So I've got Lisa, and I've got Very Scary Dad Man. We've got Raquel, and this is Clobby and me, and the Gorn. Yep. So here's so you have fun with those icons. Yeah. And hello to Taylor Swift, greater than Disney, Star Wars, and MCU. Well,
Matt.
not tough to do these days, but
Yeah, not a high bar.
Barely.
barely, right? And DJ Play Nice says, "Wee!" Did I can't do that. Yeah.
Weird.
Hey, Claude Salin, hail,
Blood.
and Sci-Fi Mombi. What's up, people? Howdy,
Sci-Fi.
Mark.
Hey, Sci-Fi Mommy.
Hey.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your Sunday night here instead of watching the Oscars.
The what?
The Oscars. Did any slapping go on tonight?
Never heard it.
Well, Mark, look at you got it.
We'd have heard of that.
Oh,
Remember?
awesome. Oh, Sci-Fi Mombi. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. All right. We got to play some clips for that.
Hey.
I really appreciate you doing that, and helps me fund some of my projects and things I'm doing. So we're all a bunch of nerds here, so let's do the nerds. Cover your ears.
Get those nerds! 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 What?
Superman. Would you like some toast? Some nice hot crisp brown buttered toast.
That works together if you do the Superman and then would you like some toast maybe? If I time that right, let's see.
No, I still love
Superman. Would you like some toast? Some nice hot crisp brown buttered toast.
Gosh, I have to watch that show again. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Great.
I just watched the show all the way through. So thank you, Sci-Fi Mommy.
Oh, cool.
Love that show. And Clobbertine's made me watch it. So it was a good force there. Yep.
Yes.
so yeah, we can talk a little bit of Red Dwarf. Yep. Hail to the chat, says Phantom Outsider. Thank you for being here, Phantom. Everyone's saying hi to everyone.
I guess they're saying that the Oscars ended at 10:30. It's like, holy crap, that's like a football game getting off over at 3:30 instead of 4.
They cut it short for a change.
Huh.
Oh, Oppenheimer is the winner. Oh wow. Yeah. Wow. Big winner, Oppenheimer. Big surprise there. I thought the movie, what was the other movie? The with the Native Americans is gonna win.
I don't know. What movie?
The one Oscar. What was the name? I can't remember names anymore. What the heck? What? Killers of the Flower Moon. Killers of the Flower Moon.
Oh.
Yep. I thought that was gonna win, but I haven't seen it yet. But yep. And Sci-Fi Mombi loves Red Dwarf. I can't believe they ended that early. Didn't that usually go to like 1 in the morning or something?
11:15. Usually 11:15. They'd go.
They probably told everybody to shut the F up and not, not.
Well, we don't do politics here, but I guess before they didn't talk. They had a half hour on a certain president.
CDS. Well, I was watching the watch party on Film Prep.
Yeah.
And just right before we started over here, I was getting close to the end because I said, wow, they're ending it early. It looked like, and one of them said that finally they were monitoring it. They were watching it. One of them said, up, there we go. We've got a TDS joke.
Fine. They finally had one. Yeah. Yeah.
At least one, but I don't know exactly what it was. Of course. But yeah, usually they're about, they were expecting, that was one thing they were talking about before they started covering it. But we want to count how many, Orange Man jokes there are.
Yeah.
And apparently
sometimes it just gets to be too much. Wherever you lie on the political spectrum, I was watching late night TV, and I usually don't watch it, but I was, I had put it on. I'm like, it was like a half hour of jokes on number 45. I'm like, come on, this is a little tired.
Especially with that it's that Kimball idiot, so you expected a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was just Well, I never watched. I never liked those award shows, so they always.
I
got me.
used to actually enjoy them up until about the mid 2000s or something because they used to have a funny host.
Yeah,
They did go on a long time, but I had an interest in actual movies back then.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And we'd make you make a night of it. You sit with a friend. I mean, I'd have a friend come over sometimes, and it was kind of I don't know. I guess because I liked movies, it was kind of enjoyable. They would talk about old movies sometimes as well, and you always knew that the snobby movie would win and all this other kind of crap. But
And then,
they had good stuff.
and then you would be happy that one time the Everyman movie, kicked the snobby movie's butt, and you're like, yes.
It'd be rare, like when Return of the King won.
Return of the King one, yeah.
And that was like one of the few times any deserving movie won. Usually, I mean, but it still was always kind of fun to watch. To me, there was some style to it, especially when they had a good host who could, make jokes about everybody.
Like Crystal and
Johnny Carson, even Chevy Chase, the jerk as he is, he was a good host for a while. Letterman wasn't all that great, but Billy Crystal was really good.
Yeah, and they also used to have segments. Years I used to probably watch it. In the 80s, and I always my
way
line
back
on,
I did.
in award shows is they should be paying me to watch it because it's a commercial for Hollywood. So, but yeah, it's just when Clint Eastwood was on or winning something, and they used to have great presentations about the history of the movies, or one of the great I didn't watch it live, but Charlie Chaplin, when he gets his Lifetime Achievement Award, he gets like 10 minutes of applause. But I got to say hi to Don Power Ranger here. And Don, have you seen this new comic book that's coming out? I'm sure you have.
Don't forget Brogu from my old hometown.
Yeah, Brogu. Yeah, thank you, Brogu. Yeah, hail to Brogu.
Brogu.
I saw this. Coming up, Godzilla versus the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So I'm sure Don knows all about this. But
I bet he has
out. It came out on my comic book feed, so it looks pretty cool. I think is that a Transformer there? It looks like, is it a crossover with the Transformers too?
I don't know. No,
it's not Optimus, but it looks like a robot. So, or maybe that's one of the
mech
Power Rangers. Oh, that's the Power Rangers mech, I guess. Yep. Oh, we got lovely Rita on the cover here. Well, this looks pretty good, actually. I like the art on it. Oh yeah, so that's wow, Battle Zoid. Yep, cool. So I got to catch up to the comments, but that looks like it'll be pretty fun. And they ended early. Yeah.
So what about it, Don? Have you read that one or not?
Wait, when you say made to watch, was there duct tape involved? Feel like Floppy might need that to see Stargirl.
What happened?
Oh, jeez. Stargirl.
When I watched, what was I joking about watching? Red Dwarf or? You said you made me watch Red Dwarf. Yeah.
Didn't they used to have the Oscars years ago where they were like sitting around it was like they were sitting instead of stadium seatings, they were sitting around tables. You could see the silverware, the drinks, that type of stuff. I mean, like
probably used to be like a dinner, right?
Was it like
when it first started, they actually were. They were in ballrooms and it truly was just. I mean, they didn't even present them. It truly was just a patting on the back from your fellow actors, people in the industry, and then they realized that they could make some money off of it by airing it live, and when the movies were fairly decent. But yeah, it did start off as banquets, and then it moved more into just
then it morphed, right?
And then eventually TV came along, but it predates TV.
Yes.
Oh, because when you think about it, you go to the local football banquet for the awards banquet. Everyone gets a trophy. Well, not always, but you have dinner, right? You sit around the round tables, and then the coaches come up and give speeches. I guess it's probably was the same.
We'll see. It kind of struck me
thing.
as a kid seeing that it was like it became an event. It was like, well, they're having dinner. I mean, it was always like, let's see them have the dinner part of it. But that's kind of weird. But
they can't eat with those outfits now. And hail to Claude Salin.
Yeah, and everything else took over the importance after it, speeches, and then the time crunch and
well, it actually that's what it really all was about. It's just a big, I can't use the phrase I want to use. It's just it's just the industry. It was the film industry giving accolades to their own people. Had nothing to do with, if you want to use the word everyman. It was truly an industry event for them giving their accolades to who they felt deserved the accolades. And then, somebody realized when television come along, hey, wait a minute, these people would love to see this, all the pomp and circumstance and, like the United, I mean, we didn't have royalty here, but the celebrity of it, they were, was our, if you want to use the word royalty. And so they would show these, the Oscars, it was a chance for the common person to actually, see them in a venue that was not in a movie, if you want to say, like themselves, like a little peek into their world, I guess, in a sense. And and
well, then you look up to them. You look up to them too. It was the glamour and the it was like American royalty, Hollywood. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And they had to earn it, not like the other royalty, right? There's no nepotism in Hollywood. Yeah.
Well,
there's a little bit, but not a lot. A little bit.
Agent Atwood's here.
Hell, Agent Atwood.
Mm-hmm.
And Brendan,
Hello,
it's a
Atwood.
Megazord. Thank you. And then Brogu said, a Zord is Power Rangers bots. Yeah. Very cool. Atwood is lurking. We love anyone being here. Lurk, don't comment. All good. Yep. Thank you. But just hit the like button. No. Thank you.
Oh, I got to go over there to hit the like button.
Always forget to hit the like button. Yeah.
That happens a lot to me too.
Yeah.
When I do my show, it's like the first thing I do. It's like, okay, now we must like ourselves because if you don't like yourself, nobody's going to like you. So.
Right. On Wes Cagle says, the best banquet show ever was the Dean Martin Celebrity Roast. Yeah, those are great. You can probably find those on the YouTubes, I'm guessing, right?
Some of them you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Shatner one was infamous. That was on Comedy Central, or that wasn't Dean Martin.
B from O. I don't know if I'm familiar with.
Oh, B from O. Hey, B.
Hey, B from O.
One of our Fortnite buddies.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Hello, B from O.
Yeah. Says they should have allowed Godzilla in the theater to give his acceptance speech.
That was a better movie. He'd have given a better speech. I don't even need to hear him. So
they like me. They really like me. One of the stupidest speeches ever.
Tell us how you
glamorous people.
I will tomorrow. Some point look at the fashion, Oscar fashion. Because I do love looking at that, but I don't want to see it live.
What about the gift bags? I heard they're worth $170,000 that the nominees get.
Oh gosh, some of them just go into like the after party. Some of the swag bags are, they get little things like watches, $100,000 watches, and it's crazy.
Oh, they brought a gold Godzilla on stage. That's cool.
Oh, Godzilla.
Godzilla, yeah. Yeah, but it is a great marketing. And then, of course, what was the Will Smith thing? Was that 2 years ago with the slap?
Yeah.
That was already 2 years ago?
Yeah. These idiots didn't nominate Godzilla, so
Best Picture.
For Best Picture. And they nominate 10 movies. So their shows have no credibility. That's the best thing out last year.
Well, I tell you, I think one of the reasons I fell out of watching it from a kid, it seemed like as I got older, none of the movies I cared to watch were ever nominated for anything of significance. And it's just it's like I the last few years. I mean, I need to probably give a few of the movies a chance sometimes, but I don't watch that many movies, and a lot of them are in areas I don't really go to anyway. But the movies I like, a lot of categories, they don't win it, or they don't even get nominated. I mean, because looking at Godzilla -1, I know I don't know if it's based on timing of when it came out.
I wonder if some of it was timing.
But it got nominated for the one this. They did get nominated. It may have won one this year, but it's like
they did win. They did win the visual.
It's like why not nominate a movie like that? Yeah,
but it didn't even get nominated for best foreign film.
Yeah,
and it's a foreign film.
That's ridiculous because I agree with you.
Well, let's look at the best picture movies, and I promise everyone won't talk about this too long.
I don't even know them. I was looking at them.
Oppenheimer won. All right, so that's
the thing is, I
one.
don't know these movies. Barbie's the only one I've heard of, but
Yeah, the holdovers now they're undergoing a huge plagiarism scandal now.
Now, what are these movies again? I can't really see them.
Let me zoom in on it. Yep. Let me.
Oh, I remember Dean Martin Celebrity Roast. I wish I could find them again.
They used to nominate 5.
Yeah.
10 is ridiculous.
Wow, that's a lot of nominations.
And I've only seen one of these movies. I've seen Barbie. I haven't seen Oppenheimer yet. I do want to watch that. Holdovers I haven't seen. Maestro I have not seen.
The only one I might watch one day is Oppenheimer. I'm really not in a hurry.
Yeah. But my wife, I said, "Oh, do you want to watch that?" I try to find movies that aren't always Godzilla or science fiction to watch. Something. She's like, "I watched. It was horrible, boring, depressing." She couldn't stand it. She said it was just so bad. I'm like. But
naturally, Sound of Freedom got snubbed.
Leonard Bernstein. Yep, no Sound of Freedom.
Sound of Freedom got snubbed, and it definitely deserved to be nominated.
Zone of Interest. I don't know what that is. Poor Things. I don't know what that is. Anatomy of a Fall. I think I've heard of that. Of course, the Scorsese Killers of the Flower Moon. I'll probably watch that. Past Lives. I have no idea what that is. And Barbie. We know what that. So.
I saw Barbie.
How many views I've seen?
I saw Barbie, and Barbie. No way. I enjoyed the movie. No way did it deserve to be in the Best Picture category. No way.
No, it didn't. That was just a crash commercial.
And the fact that was in there and Godzilla was -1 was not is
ridiculous.
It's just a big circle jerk. That's all it is. And
that class is tough.
Plus, Sound of Freedom. Sound of Freedom should have been nominated also.
I haven't seen that.
We know why it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who won the other ones, like actor and all that other crap?
Yeah, let's go down that. Yep. Brogu said Oppenheimer was a really good movie. I can understand it. Winning. Barbie had a great set design. I can see them winning for that. Yeah, the set design was good in Barbie.
Yeah, but not as Best Picture. Not as
Best Picture. No.
No.
Yeah. Godzilla -1 should have been. That movie held me, and I forgot I was reading subtitles after a while.
Yeah, this is historical impact, dude. The fact they went to black and white, and I could see the movie even better in black and white. And I'm not a fan of black and white movies. Awesome. Yeah.
Ray Gosling getting actor in a supporting role and even I'll just use the Godzilla movie. There were so many other actors that were in supporting roles that deserved to be on that list over Gosling from Barbie. And as I said, I enjoyed the movie, but it did not deserve what it got. In nominations.
I agree. Yeah. So Cillian Murphy won for Oppenheimer. Makes sense if it wins Best Picture. Let's see. Who else is nominated? Rustin. I don't know what that movie is. Paul Giamatti. Holdovers. Bradley Cooper. And Jeffrey Wright.
Which one is? Oh, the Holdovers. That's the one where it's a private school and all the poor kids, or the certain rejects got they couldn't go home. They like foreign students and stuff. The people that had nowhere to go, and he had to stay there with like one of the cleaners and supervise some of the students.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's got a big, as I was saying before.
It actually had a decent concept. It's different than what we see in a lot of these movies. It's actually one that could be interesting if you like some of those like comedy dramas, not heavy on the comedy, but if you like those dramatic stories. You know who Giamatti is son of, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bart Giamatti.
Yes, the former baseball commissioner. Yes, who's
good actor.
Yes, he
is. Sports ball here. Good. No, just killing.
What's a geeky sports ball?
I didn't even see the movie, but I like to see Emma Stone win just because I like her.
She's a cutie patootie. Yep. But American Fiction sounds interesting. That's a satire on some political issues there we'll talk about. But that sounds like an interesting movie. Wow. It's a satire of stereotypical black books, only for it to be mistaken by the liberal elite for serious literature and published to both high sales and critical praise. Based on the 2001 novel Erasure, follows a frustrated novelist professor who likes outlandish satire. That could be. Sounds actually kind of conservative. I don't know.
What is that one?
I wouldn't count on Jeffrey White's
American Fiction.
Nut.
Yeah. Well, be interesting to see. Oh, Lemon Pie is here. Hail, Lemon
Pie.
And Sci-Fi Mombi says, Killers of the Flower Moon is on Apple Plus TV. Thank you. So you can check it out there. Yep.
Best international feature film. How do you snub Godzilla for that one?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Redonkulous. Yep. Oh, Sci-Fi Mombi is headed out. Yep. Have a great Sci-Fi Mombi. Yeah, we're probably not going to try to go too late tonight, thanks to daylight savings time. Famous last words to see how that works out.
They probably could not put it in there because they already had a Japanese movie in the international feature film, and they did not dare put two Japanese movies in.
They just did it because it's called Godzilla. There's no way they don't consider it serious. They're idiots.
Yeah, but they put Barbie in. Okay, come on.
Yeah, that was Barbie, and it was it's about message. And
I guess they had their one. I guess they considered
it made $1 billion.
And Sci-Fi Mombi, thank you for becoming a member. Much appreciated. So let's play something funny for.
They put Barbie in there for the same reason they put Black Panther in there.
Yeah.
Groovy.
Thank you. Thank you. And of course, we know it's what Hollywood's all about.
Merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
good night, Sci-Fi Mombi.
Yeah, international film. No Godzilla. I don't know what these are. And how could the girl from Blink lose to Gwen Stacy? Come on. That's Gary Mulligan from Doctor Who.
Yeah,
Blink.
Sally Sparrow.
Sally Sparrow. One of the related to Jack Sparrow. I don't know, but one of the greatest. I think one of the greatest Doctor Who episodes.
Yeah, it was a great one.
Yeah, Dr. Light episode too, and that episode works if you want to introduce people to Doctor Who, or just show something scary.
You're talking the Weeping Angels.
Yeah, the Weeping Angels.
Oh yes,
Blink.
Yeah. Blink, yeah.
Those are the episodes that got me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
and that works as just anyone. You didn't have to ever watch Doctor Who, and you could watch that as an intro to the series, or just watch for fun. Yep.
Very, very well. Very good point. I agree, because that was me.
Yeah. So let's see. Best Supporting Actress, The Holdovers, I haven't seen. Davine Joy Randolph beat out Emily Blunt. And let's see. Danielle Brooks, Jodie Foster. Jodie Foster's won enough. But no one won from Barbie. Animated feature.
Then you got supporting actor. There you go.
Oh, wow. He won an Academy Award.
Why was Mark Ruffalo nominated?
Poor things.
Robert De Niro. So tired of him.
So, as Downey, he won. Did he win for Chaplin years ago?
He probably had. He is.
I think so.
He's a phenomenal actor. I really enjoy him.
Right? I think he did one for Chaplin. Yeah.
And why wasn't the lead in Godzilla in the actor category? He was.
I don't know.
From the very moment he was on the screen, it was phenomenal.
He was good. Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, Maddie's daddy, and hail to Corey again. How's it going, Corey? Let's see. Best director, Oppenheimer, Nolan. You shouldn't have won after what you did with the last Batman movie, but okay.
Yeah.
20 Days in Mariupol. Was that about Wolverine? Oh no, that's Madripoor. Sorry.
That's right. He didn't win the one for Chaplin. Has he won?
I think he would. Did someone tell me in the?
I'll look.
I was nominated for Chaplin, but didn't win. Okay, but he should have won. Oh, Pacino won for Scent of a Woman. Poor Things movie won 4 awards, says Brian Hepburn. I haven't even heard of it. Yeah, I haven't heard of it either until tonight.
I guess this was his first Oscar.
All right. Well, congrats to him. Yeah. He's the reason there's the MCU. So
it's a shame you had to win it today when it's such a meaningless award now.
Yeah. Oh, let's see.
He was
Best visual effect.
He was nominated for three times, and he's won once. Best actor in Chaplin, supporting for Tropic Thunder and Oppenheimer, and he won for Oppenheimer.
Well, Tropic Thunder would not go anywhere today. Oh.
No.
Nope.
American Fiction won screenplay, documentary, The Last Repair Shop. Some some of these short films maybe could be really fun to
DMF, what's up, bud?
Fun to watch. Hey, Toxic Man Flu. Godzilla -1 got a bone. That's for sure. Yeah, this is how Godzilla feels towards the Academy.
Your agonizer, please.
Yeah, it's that movie was just so well done and so great. Yeah, it's just a shame. Yeah, but what really matters is just making lots of money on a small budget and having everyone talk about it, and enjoy it. Yep. Yeah. So then we're into I shouldn't say lesser awards, but awards that people don't really care about as much, which is a shame. Like film editing. That's
can make or break a movie.
Make or break a movie, right? Yep.
Editing can make a bad movie good and a good movie bad.
Yep.
True.
For sure. Yep. So, well, I think that just about covers the Academy Award, but yeah. Let's see.
That's all it's worth.
I think Lazarus said Godzilla but falling off 3 buildings like collapse, but don't quote me. Yeah, that was one of the great Saturday Night Star Treks when we were talking alternative factor. Toxic Man Flu talking about Lazarus. I should just watch that stream again when I need a laugh. Yeah. Do I have any clips from Alternative Factor? Let's see if I don't think I do, but let's see. Maybe by next Tuesday I'll have it installed.
We don't have a tractor beam.
You left space dock without a tractor beam.
It won't be installed until Tuesday.
One of the worst lines in Star Trek. Oh my God. How could they have done that? Yep.
Oh, you cooperate with us, and maybe we'll cut you in for a piece of the action.
I don't think I have anything. I gotta clip some Lazarus there. Gotta get him in there. Oh God. Less Than Zero had a great. Oh yeah, Less Than Zero. Yeah, what a movie that was with Robert Downey Jr. Yeah. So the Dadmans actually saw a Hollywood film today with Superman in it, an actor who played Superman but didn't get to play Superman, as Clobber Times would say. So why don't we talk a little bit about Argyle?
Yes.
So who wants to go first? Well, I know. Should be ladies first.
Yeah, let's let the ladies get first. Yeah.
So if you want to intro the movie, and we'll do mild spoilers. I guess I'll put up the spoilers, but right now it'll be very minor spoilers. And maybe towards the end, there's kind of a flip at the end. We can mention it. We'll give you a countdown on it.
I enjoyed the movie. It was, should it win any awards? Probably not. But was it fun? Yes. I thought it was fun. There was some stuff I did not care about it. I thought that, but for the most part, it was. I had to make sure I was unmuted because I had muted earlier.
No, you're not. We can hear you.
It was silly fun. and kind of at the beginning, how they open it up and then you go, oh, wait a minute, this was a book reading, and I thought that was it. The opening was neat. I thought they did some good stuff with it. There was some stuff I thought was like, don't, why, but for the most part, I enjoyed it. It was a silly movie, and the cat but the cat looked so fake.
Yeah, the CGI cat. Yeah.
Yes, it was like, oh yeah, okay, okay. But I didn't know if they did that on purpose or if they didn't. But yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was silly fun. And I did not leave that movie going, oh gosh, I just wasted 2 hours of my life, or 2 plus.
Yeah.
It was longer than 2. I think it was like 2 hours and
It was
9
a long
minutes.
movie.
It was 2 hours and 9 minutes, which they could have. This is where editing, I think, could have helped in some of the scenes.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, yeah.
But besides that, I enjoyed it. Like I say, it was silly. It was silly.
Yeah.
But not so silly that you go, oh my gosh, but
except for one scene.
Yeah, that one scene was like, oh, why?
Which one? The
dancing.
Oh yeah. We'll talk about that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the one scene, I think, and I understood that it was kind of like a metaphorical thing. Because if you looked in, well, when we get to it,
we'll get to
it. Just
we'll
was just too long.
Yeah, we'll tell everyone when we get to like major spoilers. I'll give you a warning because this is like minor. I should have like minor spoil. I should have a minor spoilers and a major spoilers banner. Yeah. So why didn't I do that? Yeah, here, let me edit that. But yeah, so it's the one thing. Let's see. I'm gonna do. Let's see. I can talk and type at the same time. But
good luck.
Good luck with that. Oh, I can't even spell.
Hey, it's good to know I'm not the only one with that problem.
Yeah, but what took me off, like the opening scene. Now, this is to give an intro to everyone. So, the character, the Howard, Bryce Dallas Howard, is talking. At a book signing, you find out she's an author, right? So she's writes spy books. So she's quote unquote like an Ian Fleming, and one of the characters at the book signing says, well, all these people, Fleming and named some other writers, and like they all turned out to be actual spies. Like, are you a spy? And she's like, I'm not. I'm definitely not a spy. But then all these things start to happen.
But then she said, but if I was a spy, that's what I would say.
Yeah, which is a good line.
Yes,
and she's good, and of course she's a redhead, so that gets extra points. So she's I've always liked her, and she's a great director too. I'm following in her.
Oh no, the spoiler alert!
I made you about. Oh, I misspelled it. Let me take it off again. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. That's the joke.
I just looked at like.
Just kidding.
That's awesome.
Hey, it'll probably be a contender for an Academy Award next year.
Just kidding. And by the way, folks, it was a joke on my part. I've not seen it.
Oh, that's good though.
Not only do I not have nothing against the movie, I love Bryce Dallas Howard.
You will really love her in this one because she wore a very low crop dress. So
yeah.
If you liked her,
I've got the wrong.
The Mrs. was pointing one thing out because in the final scene, she's wearing this long ass dress. Like it's like, how are you going to run in that? How are you going to fight
this
in that?
gorgeous gold lame dress, just amazing. At least it was loose so that she could run. But I did like the fact that they cut the bottom of the dress so she could run and things like that. That made it was like, okay, you guys were thinking it's not at least totally lame.
Yeah. And then this girl is Dua Lipa. She's a famous singer, I guess now. Yep. So she's in it. Enrique. So basically the setup is that she's a writer who's writing
Basically
spy
Romancing
fiction
the Stone.
a little bit, and then
Kinda. With a
Tom
twist, yeah.
Clancy, yeah. So it's a lighthearted movie, and then there's a scene on the train, and there's a minor spoiler. So Sam Rockwell, has got this huge beard and hair, and he says he's a spy there to rescue her, and everyone's after her, and she's like, "What? This is crazy." So that first train scene was kind of fun, but then they have a flashback. So she's writing the book, and they're changing what's happening when she's writing the book. So Henry Cavill is chasing, one of the baddies, and it's so much CGI now that he's following, Dua Lipa, the gorgeous girl, Lagrange, and of course his car is blown up or destroyed. So when Bond has to take, like the Citroen du CV, the little Volkswagen Bug, the little junk car, and he's jumping across roofs, and you're like, oh cool, we can finally get to see Henry Cavill play Bond in a sort of a manner, but the CGI just pulls you out of it. Hail to the great Larry! Hail Larry! Sorry, I was away from the chat, so
hey, buddy.
getting those banners
JT
up.
Kirk.
And JT Kirk is here. Awesome. Hail JT Kirk. Kirk is here. Do I have anything Kirk to play? I gotta have something Kirk to play.
Do.
Yeah. How about we play this because Kirk is here. Let's see. Oh.
There's only one thing I want to say to you, Commodore.
You're a dumbass.
Not you, JT. Here.
You're a dumbass.
Well, a double dumbass on you.
That's one of Kirk's finest moments. But yeah, so the CGI just totally pulls you out. So they have this car jumping across the roof and doing these obscenely crazy things. You can tell the actors are just, in a model maybe in front of the green screen, then it's CGI, but it just totally pulls you out of the chase. There's nothing visceral about it. There's nothing that makes you feel any danger. Maybe in 10 or 20 years, they'll get to the CGI to a point where, you can't tell, or maybe they didn't spend enough money, didn't have the Godzilla -1 people working on it. And then the cat is a fun character in the movie, and she's carrying the cat around in a bag all the time. And my daughter has a bag like this too. The first time I saw it, I'm like, "What are you doing? You have a cat? Your cat's in a bag. She's gonna die." She's like, "No, Dad. There's holes. She can breathe. She's fine." My daughter lives in New York City, so you take the cat on the train sometimes. And I'm sure the cat doesn't love it, but
I actually saw one that had one, and they had a hedgehog in it.
Hedgehog.
They took their hedgehog with them everywhere.
Let's see. I can show a picture of Mochi in the bag. My daughter's cat. She won't mind. Let's see if we get the cat. So the cat's a running gag in the movie.
Yeah, big eyes. Yeah, that was interesting.
I don't know if they intentionally made it look cartoony.
There's Mochi. I don't think they had the money to make her look. See how cute she is?
Wait, let me see.
If you like cats, I guess.
If you like cats, she's very cute.
Did John see?
I like dogs.
Oh wow, that's like a full.
Yeah, so there's Mochi in the back. I'm like, poor Mochi.
No cats were bagged in this making of this movie.
Exactly. Even they got shot once. The window got shot, but the cat was okay. So
yeah,
no CGI animals were hurt in the making of this movie.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, my daughter's gonna kill me, but here's her on the train with the cat in the back. Cat in the bag. See. There's Mochi in the bag. Yep.
Okay.
On the train. Yep. All right, Nicole. Now I can find out if she watches the show. But
it was a test. It was a test.
I'm gonna say probably not.
Yep.
I hate to say this, but apparently John Cena ended up nude during the Oscars tonight.
What? How?
Award. He presented an award at the Oscars tonight. He apparently carried something that looks like an envelope or something. I don't know. You just
was a wardrobe malfunction or
no. It just he's holding something strategically placed.
I
will just leave it. No, I don't know, but he's out there. Anyway. So
Phantoms, as you're saying, the cat has a drinking problem. The cat fully in the bag.
Yes, there you go.
But
Oh, yep. He's pretty. Oh my gosh, that is so stupid.
Oh gosh, but
that is them stooping. He presented for best costume design, and he was nude with a envelope just above his area,
above his private parts.
Yeah.
Well, at least it wasn't Howard Stern nude on stage like in the MTV Music Awards. That's Fat Man.
Sorry about that distraction. I just was glancing and I'm like, what the crap? That can't be true. But it was apparently. But this was a fun movie, I will say. It's not like not the best, but it was definitely not the worst. It was actually kind of a cool, redeeming movie at the end. And it just was nice, entertaining.
No, he was not wearing a big towel, Phantom Outsider.
Nope.
Not the pictures we saw.
Nope.
Yeah, so I'll do the teaser trailer. I'll just
the thing with this cat, even in the trailer, something looked wrong with the cat's head,
Yeah, well, because it's all CGI, you can just tell.
Yeah.
I like the trailer. I thought it was fun. Well, this is the teaser trailer.
Yeah.
Like the cat is clearly CGI here. They're not even doing like a real cat. You can just tell. They're not there yet. So it's someday we'll get there. I mean, it's pretty damn good now. I mean, so they dropped the cats. This isn't a teaser, so this is But let's see if they have the Argyle trailer. I can go through it that way, and you don't get in trouble if you don't play it. I found. And they spell Argyle really weird too.
Well, that's explained in the movie.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, they do explain that in the movie. So.
Oh, did they? How did they explain it?
Yeah.
It had to do with her name.
Oh.
Remember they started calling her Rachel. So then.
Yeah.
And it just she was Ellie something, but then So
this is Matthew Vaughn. So Cavill is in this a lot. What they're doing is as they've got Cavill, they're flashing back to Sam Rockwell's character, going back and forth. So Cavill and Rockwell are doing the same thing. So Ellie, she's written the book. Argyle is Henry Cavill, but then she's seen Sam Rockwell doing what she envisioned Henry Cavill doing. So it's going like it's like flipping back and forth.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff that he's in it a lot, but they're all flashbacks.
Joe Dog's here, and Joe Dog,
Joe Dog,
and Buddy Hepburn.
Hey, buddy,
hello.
How's it going? Thank you for being here. X-Men. Wow, Spider-Man Across the Universe lost. I thought that would win. Yeah, that was a popular movie. Yeah.
Good. Hate
it. Did you see it?
The animated.
I hated the first one.
Yeah, it was too long too.
The movie that won was Studio Ghibli, however you say it.
Yeah.
That it was a while since one had come out, so it was a good movie from what I heard.
Yeah, like he's. I wouldn't say 5 minutes. There's all flashbacks throughout the movie, so he's in the whole movie. And spoiler, he's in the after credits too scene. But he's in more of it, but it's not like him. He's like an imaginary character.
If you did maybe true start stop time, that could be, but it felt like more than that. But even then, even if he was spread so through the movie, he was almost like a regular character in the movie.
Yeah.
It was not just like, well, because I expected when I saw him at the beginning that was it. But no, he kept appearing so much throughout the movie. And this goes back to one of the things I've always said, that watch movies for yourself. There's so much misinformation. There's so much, because, eyes in the beholder, because somebody else may say that. But then again, in your opinion, if you watch it, you may think that no, he was in a lot more. So this is another one of those movies that very comment about that he's not in this movie much is one where I say watch things for yourself and judge for yourself, because he was in this. You could time it, maybe that's right technically, but the way he was used, he was not just in and out. He was through that whole movie, and it played a key role throughout the movie all the way to the end.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
With her interaction with her friend, with other people. It was, you just have to see it to believe it, Mark.
Yeah. I think that's pretty well said. Yeah, it's not a bait and switch in terms of.
Yes, there you go.
Think
it's not.
He's integral to the story. Now, maybe you don't like the story, or think it could be better done, but he has a presence. It's not like a stunt cameo where a famous actor will show up for 3 minutes or 2 minutes.
It's not like Scream when Drew Barrymore was at the very beginning and got killed before the opening credits.
Could you call it a Henry Cavill film? Because a lot of people were thinking it might be.
Did they promote it as a Henry Cavill film? I don't know.
Some said they did. I don't know. The trailer.
I don't know.
The trailer made me think he was going to be in. It was going to be about him and her. Sort of like how Romancing Stone is about the two of them. It's about a romance between the two. I mean, they're equal. You got Kathleen Turner and Michael Douglas. I didn't see the movie. I'm not even judging. I'm saying a lot of people, that's the complaint. A lot of people were saying that they didn't get it. Turned out to be not a Cavill film. It was all about her. I don't know if it's true. I don't care because I've never watched it. I don't really have any interest in it.
But why does it have to be a Cavill?
I'm not having the argument. I'm just telling you what I heard.
I'm not arguing. What I'm just saying is, why did people insist it has to be a Cavill movie? Because if you watch the movie,
I don't know.
The emphasis, the name of Argyle is on her as the character, and that's kind of why
people like him and they get tired. He's always in stuff like for a second and never getting
But he was so effective. He was
so integral in the movie.
He actually was really good in this. I actually got a new impression from his ability to act, to deliver lines. He used a different accent. I thought he was amazing in this movie. She happened to be the lead, but if you look at the story, she was the reason for the movie.
Well, I thought Cavill would be in it more than watching the trailer, but I wasn't disappointed in terms of his. Once you find out what the story is, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's okay, but if you watch it as trailer, you might think it's a much more of a Cavill.
And maybe we're presuming to also, but the Expendables has the same issue. When you have so many top-notch, top-name superstars, there's only so much oxygen to go around in the room, before everybody's in enough or not enough and stuff like that. That's one of the risks of a movie with so many stars. I mean, you could say John Cena wasn't in this movie enough if you like John Cena. Samuel Jackson was in this.
Oh no, the trailers and commercials are definitely cut to make you think you're going to see a movie with a lot of Henry Cavill. I don't care much. I don't have a dog in the race, and there's not necessary to defend it to me.
Oh no,
we're not interested in it really anyway. I'm telling you what my impressions from the trailers and what a lot of people who went to see the movie said.
And I appreciate you bringing up the point. I do appreciate you being the point, because I'm talking to people that may be coming to thinking that way or having other opinions, because I see, as somebody that has watched it, that some of that may be true. You may have thought this, but if you watch it, they were pretty effective with it. I think with what they're trying to do.
I do love her.
Exactly. Oh, dude. Yeah, exactly. I will tell you, you will not be disappointed.
The only thing is, I thought I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but I thought she looked a little heavy in this movie.
I noticed.
Okay, I said that too. I
thought she was pregnant, maybe.
And I'm wondering if maybe
I'm canceled.
Part of that was because she was. Gosh, I don't know how much to say.
I'll let you handle this one because I know I'm going to get myself in big trouble.
She had been 5 years as a writer. I don't want to spoil the big twist in it, and so maybe in that 5 years as being a writer, she's sitting and writing, because I thought this is going to be a big spoiler if I say it. What she was in the past.
Well, we'll say that for the end. We'll do the major spoilers.
But I think this kind of might, the body weight thing might be because she had been out of what she did for 5 years, and she was a writer, and she wasn't very active. She had all these, anxiety and neuroses and all this stuff, and that might have contributed to how she was now.
Eating too much clam pizza. Yeah, I mean, not that.
I mean, she's a writer. She's sitting. She doesn't look like she jogs every morning or anything like that, and that might be why she isn't more fit.
You notice that too.
Yes, and there's a reason that she is a normal sized woman, as Putin's cat says.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that. But if you knew what her career was, you would go, maybe not.
Not as believable. That's what I was getting at too.
Not being able
to
say.
It is 2024. So.
But you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But she was normal sized, but
the lens that we judge everyone through now, especially,
Well,
and she was getting used.
I don't think it's that. I thought the only reason I
thought it was part of the plot. You thought
because of what her profession was in the past, and going, she doesn't look like she can do all the stuff that someone in that profession could do. It was by saying that she was a marathon runner. She does not have the body type to be a marathon runner.
Yeah.
She might have been 5 years ago. I can't say what her profession was.
Yeah, we'll say it at the very end. We'll do the major spoiler. Yeah,
but I think we already know.
That kind of made
I heard people talk about it. So.
Yeah, but just
more
and it has been out a month
to me.
Yeah, but we'll save that for the very end, just so we'll talk about it for a couple minutes, just if people don't want to, just in the odd chance. So you don't want to hear that. Yep. But let's see, where was Sam Rockwell here on the train? So that's Sam Rockwell. I love Sam Rockwell. He's freaking awesome. He's good.
This is a Matthew Vaughn movie, so a lot of people didn't really like him.
Didn't like Rockwell in this, or
no. Matthew Vaughn. A lot of people who were fans of his didn't like this one, but they like a lot of his other movies, so they were saying they were surprised by this one a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
Some were joking, said he made it for his wife. So.
Yeah. So it was. So he's on the train and he's reading the book and not pretending to know where. It's like this famous author, and then. Sees her picture in the end, and she's hiding there, Ellie Conway, and then she's talking to the room full of, this is the book signing, that she's talking about. And it turns out some of the people that are spies are in that movie, in that book signing, and then then people start to try to kill her. And this is all in the trailer, so this is not not a major spoiler. And of course, he saves her life, but she doesn't believe, that he's a good guy. Has no idea what's happening. The cat, Putin's cat, is liking this screen time. It says, Oh, and Sam Rockwell was there, give a good speech. I really like Sam Rockwell. He's fun, And of course, they got to go to the French vineyard and meet, this is the directive, and there's a lot of twists and turns in the movie as it goes. There are a couple of cringy scenes that we'll talk about. She's gradually finding out who she really is.
Yeah.
And there's a scene where, see, like here. So these are like flashbacks. So this is a flashback scene. The main characters are on the boat, but then it flashes back to them.
This is her This is her writing being put to life.
Yeah.
On screen.
Yeah. So, this is the most cringeworthy scene in the movie. So, of course, the dancing is a theme throughout the movie. And they have this scene where they've got these, multicolored smoke bombs going off. And they're dancing, And, of course, the dancing scene in True Lies is phenomenal. Like that's part of the movie. And it works that when they do what do they do? The not the waltz, what's the famous
tango?
Dance? The tango. Yeah, the tango. Yep. Yeah, so they do the tango, but this is just too long, and they're like doing a dance scene. I'll play like 2 seconds of it, see if I, dude, and like this stuff is going off, and it looks great, Matthew Vaughn, but they're thanks, Phantom. Yep, Tango. Yep. And they're doing this, and they're doing a dance as they're doing.
But I think this was metaphoric, because if you look at where they're in the director's office and he's watching it, when he finally sees what they're doing, they're just very well choreographed in their fighting, and they weren't actually dancing. So I think this was kind of like a,
in her imagination. You
yes,
think, like,
I think
how she'd have written it?
Yeah, it was like
you don't think it really happened?
No, I don't, because when you watch the screen that's in the director's office, that's not what's happening when they finally show it. So I think it was kind of like, you want, let's, you have this, let's dance, or let's, it's kind of a phrase, let's get it on, let's go kick some butt kind of thing. I think that's what it was.
It was reminiscent of this scene that, like, the first Kingsman
but it
movie,
was way
when
too
all
long.
the heads started blowing up. It was just, it was over the top, silly, to the point of, can you really believe it? But yeah, like the missus said, it was just too long of it. It was just too long with the way they did it.
Yeah, there's a big reveal, and I paused to see how much more of this movie is left, because you get, the final big reveal about the character. And see, you just know that's a CGI cat. I mean, I guess they couldn't get a stunt cat, but
they probably would have gotten in trouble throwing a cat over a
five-story building.
Of a 5-story building. Yeah,
but they threw the actors down 5 stories.
Yeah, but they can consent. A cat can't. But I will say one thing I loved about the cat. I watched a documentary one time about cats. Yeah. And it showed that when they fall, a lot of times cats will survive higher falls, because the way they twist their body and they use these shock absorbers. It was very, very fascinating. And watching the CGI of this fall and the way they had the cat turn and everything looked exactly like how a real cat would fall, and how they would turn their bodies and do the shock absorber.
They always land on they always land on all fours. I mean, it looks great, but it's not. It's CGI. That's the only problem.
I just think that detail where they didn't have to do that. Really, the way a cat falls. And they say cats will usually survive a higher fall, to a certain extent, than a lower fall, because they have to give their body that chance to rotate and turn and absorb the impact. But I thought that part was, at least they paid attention to detail, how a real cat falls, even though it still looked fake.
Like this looks, it looks great, but it doesn't. Like, you just know it's, it's CGI. I mean, maybe that's but of course, I don't know how much money you could spend to get it not to look like CGI. Oh, surprise, Nick Fury's in the movie. He's in everything, right?
Yep.
Is it a flirt? And they should. The cat did attack someone in the movie, but it wasn't Samuel L. Jackson. And unfortunately, But let's see who else. Who else is in this? That's of course Bryan Cranston's in it, and he does a really good job in this. And of course you get Samuel L. Jackson, and let's see who else was. Who's the mom? Who's the mom in the movie? She's a famous.
Catherine O'Hara.
She
still looks good age, and boy, she delivered a hell of a performance.
Yeah, she's good in it.
I've only seen her in comedic type roles, but she was good. This thing had quite a few little plot turns and surprises in it that kept it kind of interesting. So, So,
but so we'll do the major spoilers in this one. Let's change to major spoilers. So a lot of people don't care if they spoil away, but just so people know. Major spoilers. So now we can spoil away. So when you see the major spoilers gone, then you can come back. But please click the like button. Please do come back if you do leave. But major spoilers. I mean, is it going to ruin the movie for you? No. But it's pretty obvious. It's pretty damn obvious about a half hour in what's going on.
Yes. I agree totally on that. And I'm not one that normally catches on quickly. So I really enjoy movies, because I'm kind of
Yeah.
I'm kind of dense sometimes because I'm just enjoying the movie and I'm not trying to analyze it while I'm watching it or anything. So a lot of times I don't get the stuff until it happens and I go, oh, this one, it kind of
Yeah.
was pretty obvious soon
Yeah.
in. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
who wants to do the major spoiler? Who wants to break the news?
I do you want to, Mrs.? You're probably better at it than I am, but I can if you want me to.
I can't. It doesn't matter.
Go ahead. You go
Yeah,
ahead.
go. Yeah,
Everybody hears me all the time.
Ready? You ready, everybody? I bet you didn't guess this. She's a spy.
Yeah.
Was a former spy that had amnesia. Yeah,
no, she was not a former spy. She was always a spy. She just didn't remember it. She
Inconceivable. 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 You keep using the word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
But that's why I said 5 years ago she had lost her memory and
in an accident on a mission.
Yes.
On a mission, yeah.
And she was
left for dead, basically.
Left for dead and brainwashed. She had amnesia, brainwashed to.
But this is nothing like the Bourne Identity. Sorry.
No, no. But to be this person, this little mousy, very neurotic, writer, that's why I said that I think the 5 years that she could have gotten a little thick, for want of a better word, because she had been out of her profession for 5 years and basically sitting and writing. So I think it probably was for, I don't know if they did it on purpose or not, but I think it fit in with the movie with her having more of a normal body type than a very svelte like the other spies in the movie had.
Yeah.
So I'm trying. Yeah, I don't want to get canceled either.
Yeah. Well, that's why you go to Hollywood too. I mean, you go to the movies for fantasy. It's not realism. Usually, not all the time. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, and CLS chat says I'm gonna go to sleep, but I like the stream. Good night. Well, thank you.
Good night, CLS.
Good night,
CLS. Thank you so much.
Yep. Night, CLS.
Much appreciated. Yep. Thank you for liking the stream. Yep.
I like you a lot.
Well, see, and one of the things that I thought that they pulled off with, they sold the whole family dynamic really well.
Yeah.
And then you all of a sudden get, she gets, she calls her parents. They go to England, where she set up a 30th anniversary, and then all of a sudden mom's there giving her some stuff, all of her favorites, and all of a sudden dad's down the hall getting iced, and dad walks in and dad recognizes her. She doesn't recognize dad. And well, when the other agent comes in, her partner he knows that
wild
comes in, he knows that this her quote dad was the leader of the directorate. And he knows that something's up. You see that, well, how the heck did this happen? It's her dad. And then, the mom pulls the gun on her. And it's like, you're thinking like, what happened here? And then it all gets explained later. If, and they really did that very effectively, because I didn't see that coming. I didn't see the mom coming. Did you, Mrs.?
As soon as I saw who the dad was, I knew the mom.
Yeah.
Was also there was no way I
did know who the dad is.
Yes, because I knew who the dad was. I knew the mom had to be part of it. But I did not know the extent she was part of it, but I did know that she was also an agent.
But they really hid it well till that scene, till you saw who
I agree.
The dad was. And then
I still thought that she was a spy somehow, but they did with some of the reveal stuff was really, I think they did it well.
Yeah, that was interesting, but I think this movie is probably like a half hour too long.
I agree. There was some very
theater
strategic editing they could have done.
Yeah.
The dance they could have taken a good 5
That
minutes.
was way too
off
long.
of there.
The hockey scene where she's skating
Yeah.
on
Another scene
murder
that was-
oil.
I
on
gotta
oil.
see if I can find a picture of that, because that was the most ludicrous, asinine
Yes.
thing I've ever seen in the movies.
Yes. But you know what? It was okay in this movie. For I felt, because I'm going, yeah, that is so effing stupid. But it was like, okay, it's like, I'm not equating this to James Bond, but James Bond they had some pretty
Yeah, but
ludicrous stuff in there too.
And
And I just kind of went, oh, okay, it's a spy movie. They're doing stupid stuff. But it was ludicrous. I agree totally on that. But I thought it was fun. But it could have
and
been
they called her Ellie Conway, and I think when they revealed her name was Rachel, and that's the rearrangement of the letters somehow gave us the Argyle, because they introduced her as the real Argyle.
Gotcha. Yep. There we go. Well, they don't have any clips of it on the interwebs or pictures of it, but so the oil gets spilled on the floor. The big boss fight at the end. You're always gonna have a big boss fight. And then she grabs two K-bars, like looking knives to me, World War II knives, and somehow wedges them in between her the ridges on her shoes, and proceeds to skate around in oil using these blades as skates on concrete. Now, let me tell you, I'm used to play ice hockey growing up. There ain't no way you're going to be able to skate on oil on concrete. It ain't bleeping happening. And then the scene goes on for like 6 minutes. It's not like, Legolas goes down the shield in Lord of the Rings that for 2 seconds you're like, oh, maybe that's unbelievable. Yeah, Legolas is an elf, but he's not riding the shield around for 20 minutes. So there's like this long ass scene. She's shooting everyone, killing everyone, slicing and dicing, skating, and it's got to be a CGI or a body double unless she can really skate that well. You can't skate on concrete or metal, even if there's oil there. It ain't effing.
It'd have been almost better if she had roller skates instead of skate blades.
Well, yes. What I thought that they should have just done was, okay, she could skate. Just go out there with her, feet and glide on the oil and do the stuff on the oil. The only thing is that she, wouldn't have the traction to be able to do the turns. So, but, grab onto a pole to turn around or something. But when I will admit, when she put the blades on, I'm like, number one, with the weight of her skating, those would have gone through the shoe and ripped the crap out of her feet.
Yeah.
And and that was stupid. When they could have, I think if they just did it where she's like went out there with her shoes and used that somehow, something along that way,
or do something for a couple seconds. This scene was like 2 or 3 minutes of her figure skating around.
Yeah, way too long.
Yeah.
The dance scene was way too long. Some of the vineyard stuff could have been cut.
But that scene was just so. I mean, I know this is like an unbelievable spy movie, and yeah, Bond does some things that are crazy. All right, so I ride motorcycles too, right?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't riding a motorcycle in high heels. Let me tell you that. Okay.
Hey, if you ever try?
All right, so you ever try to shift a motorcycle? You've got the shift lever here. Ain't happening. I mean, maybe you could do it, and I guess you could do it in high heels, but I mean, if I wear sneakers, they sell, I have motorcycle shoes that are like sneakers with the, protection in them. But if you wear the wrong kind of shoes or loafers, you can't wear like, floppy shoes because you can't shift. I mean, maybe so unless you stay in the same gear all the time. I mean, she looks great on it, but with those, that's silly, nitpicking stuff. I agree. But look at the shoes she's wearing. So, when you go to, I guess maybe she could shift the motorcycle there. Maybe. All right. But
that's a different person, isn't it?
No, that's her. That's riding the motorcycle but that's the scene of the book, I guess. Yeah. But that's minor stuff. But I always laugh when I see like, women on high heels riding a motorcycle. Yeah. It's like, try that with those shoes. Yeah. That was a funny scene. I wonder if they had her on wires there or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's I would give the movie probably like a B-, C+.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's like a popcorn movie. I did fall asleep for part of it during the middle, thanks to daylight savings time. If it comes out on streaming, maybe give it a shot. You might find it mildly interesting. And I like her, Howard and Rockwell. They just didn't seem like they had a lot of chemistry together, though, in terms of a pair. Like
after they revealed their relationship, I could see there not being a lot when she doesn't remember everything and all this.
Yeah.
But but after, I do agree there just wasn't that, hey, we were we were more than just a team.
But see, I think it was more on him than her. I think she did a very good job acting. I think it maybe the way he acted, the way he delivered his line. It just, I don't know. It just,
his nature's off-putting to begin with, so just as
it didn't
he's
feel
so comedic. Yeah. So it didn't. I mean, I like him, but it didn't grab the chemistry between them. Didn't grab me. That of course, I don't want to see too much lovey-dovey. Stuff. Yeah.
But there wasn't the chemistry there. There wasn't that. I agree with you. Especially when it's like, we were more than, and but it didn't. It didn't change. There wasn't like any spark or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
and it does have a nod to the Kingsman movies, like Phantom Outsider says down below. Actually, there was an end credit scene too.
Yep, that ties into the Kingsman movies. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So,
with Vaughn doing it, surprise, surprise, huh?
Yeah.
He wrote the comic books, the Kingsman whatever books, and all that stuff. So surprise with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And ask me how I know that fact, because I'm morbid. It was his birthday recently, and it was in his little bio thing. I'm like, okay.
just Fanty says Jackson's a long kiss goodnight in the movie, and Gina Davis deletes opponents on figure skating. Yeah, but the problem with this one, Fanny, I don't know if you've seen this, but they're in a super tanker, and oil spills on the metal floor of the tanker, concrete or metal, and she puts 2 K-bars that miraculously magnetically attach to the bottom of her feet, in between the ridges of her she's wearing boots or whatever the hell she's wearing, and they stay there. They don't fall off.
Mm-hmm.
And she proceeds to skate around on metal or concrete for the next 5 minutes, offing people. It was the most ludicrous thing. One of the most ludicrous things I've ever freaking seen in the movies.
And I'm really good at suspending belief in movies like this and stuff like that, because it's a movie, right? But that was a little. I do agree that was.
And no duct tape. You got to at least use duct tape.
Yeah, it was something, But I do agree with you. It was just kind of okay, yeah, that's a little bit too much.
Mm-hmm. That was nuts. Yeah, I wish I could find a picture of that. When I guess it's
I couldn't. I couldn't find it. I was looking also.
Yeah, but the Statesman's Beer and Pub is called the Kingsman.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yep. Yeah, JT Kirk does get a T-Rex with high heels. Yeah. Right. Yeah, if scraping metal on metal will cause a spark. Yeah, they also say don't shoot any guns.
Right, they didn't want to spark. Yeah,
they don't want to spark. Yeah.
But the oil was preventing that from happening. Everybody, come on. Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Hey, Joe's Atmosphere is here, and he says, "Can't wait to see this. Love Matthew Vaughn. Oscars are actually good this year. Oh my goodness gracious, that's unbelievable. Few political moments are unavoidable. Yeah, celebrating the film and Oppenheimer Avalanche. Tail off. Thank you, Joe. Yep, that's good to hear. Yep, yeah. So we were doing some big spoilers here on Argos. So if you want to watch it, we're going to be done in a minute here. Take care, Corey. Much appreciated you stopping by. Have a great week. Yeah, and especially with daylight saving time. Yeah, it's.
And we have real Wade with us too. Hello.
Hey, Wade. How's it going? And everyone, all the channels, my buddies are listed down here. So make sure you sub to Joe and Wade and everyone else in the chat, and of course, Mrs. Dad, man.
Joe's.
Mr. doesn't care, but he just wants you to sub to Mrs. Yeah.
Right, exactly. She's the important one of the whole bunch. We actually had that whole challenge this year that she passes me. So
Awesome.
I don't know if it's going to happen this year, but it will. It will.
The spirit is there. It's all good.
You never know.
Exactly. You never know. Hit that thing just
if
right.
I hit that one just right, it will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that looks like a good Fortnite weapon.
Oh, it does look like actually some of those new machine guns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Or the new other shotgun, not the action.
Yeah. So Dallas Bryce Howard is.
Oh
is
my
good
goodness!
amazing.
Oh my god! Wait, I just went over and looked at my channel.
Keto.
Hey, Dustin.
Can I say something real quick? I was like,
of course you can. Of course. Yeah.
Well, my goal was first off to get 175 subscribers. Is that what it's called on YouTube? I can never remember.
Yeah.
Subscribers on YouTube. So I got that. And then I said, I want to get to 180 before my birthday. Well, it's 181 now. So I'm
Awesome.
can I do a little promo here before everybody starts leaving?
Yeah.
If you guys,
I'll put your
I
link
would
in
love
there.
to
I think
try
you're
to
a
get to
moderator.
190 before my birthday. If anybody here hasn't subbed over at my channel, I'm at 181. So
Sub now, you're going to be clobbered.
yeah. So my birthday, by the way, is tomorrow. So
Yeah. Happy
And
birthday.
Happy birthday.
And the missus having a stream tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern to celebrate the birthday.
That's awesome.
yeah, so that would be really cool. Okay, I'm sorry. Shameless promotion.
No,
as I
you have to
call
do
it.
a shameless plug. Yeah. Bad man can't do that, but you can.
Right,
Well,
exactly. That's
thank
good.
you.
No, I'm the cannon fodder for Mark for having clips with all the vehicles and Fortnite clips.
Let's see if I've got the happy birthday. Even though it's early, but wait, we might. Well, no, we're going to be on for your birthday.
Yep,
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Yes.
Let's
And
see if
I
I've
will
got-
be, and I am proud of this. I will be 60 years old tomorrow. So in
God bless you.
6 minutes, I will be 60 years old. So help me get my 190. Yay!
We'll get you 60 more for 60.
There you go. Hey, there you go.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Let's see.
Oh,
It's getting senile.
Wait, I was supposed to play happy birthday.
That is wise. This is damn peculiar. Who knew where to hit us and why?
You've got Genesis, but you don't have me.
I coupled my britches down.
I want to go watch.
When you want to be out there hopping galaxies.
I want to go watch the damn movie now.
You're gonna have to do your own dirty work now.
This movie is so good.
Yes.
All right, everyone leave. No, we're going to watch it. And Corey, thank you for keeping the stream on. So I'm getting close to that 4,000 watch hours. I need 250 watch hours more, and it's a rolling 365. So problem is sometimes you have good weeks or bad weeks. So I guess I need to stream more. But
Get back to more late night Fortnites.
Yeah.
Oh,
we've had fun doing that. Yep.
When we're done with this movie, I have a picture that I presented for Fortnite. But when we're done with this, you gotta show that screenshot because it's hilarious.
Let me find this birthday. I gotta find the birthday clip.
But while you're looking, this movie, it's silly. It's stupid. It's what it is. If you want a silly, stupid movie, then go watch it when it comes on TV.
Yeah.
We like going to movies. We're a part of a movie club, so we get free tickets, and we like going because we like movie popcorn. So and it's hard to find a movie that we want to go to, both of us. And this one looked silly enough that we would both like it. So that's what I would say. Great movie? No, not at all. Enjoyable movie? I thought it was.
Yeah.
and if you just want a silly, mindless movie, then, suspend your disbelief, try to ignore the fact that some of the CGI is not that great, and just enjoy it. It wasn't that horrific. And if you watch it at home, sometimes you can fast forward through those parts that are too long, and then you save yourself a little. You save yourself a little bit of time there.
Fall asleep like me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was. That's why I give it like a B-.
Yeah.
Is what I say, C+. Where some parts are good, but and you did expect more Cavill, although I wasn't. The way the story unfolded, it made sense with the story, so it wasn't like a cheap 2-minute, Love Boat cameo.
But see, that's where I think going in with no expectations helps, because you don't get like with the new Ghostbusters movie. I'm trying to not watch the new previews because I don't want to be led in one direction or think something. I like the effect. I like the surprise, and walking in sometimes I think is better because you don't build up these expectations just to be disappointed, because if you're a fan of a certain actor, you're going to be disappointed if they're not in there as much as you think, whereas we were more this case of, we were kind of, okay, we could see it in context. We didn't go in expecting, because I'll be honest, when I thought when the first went at the end of the first scene, when they went to credits or when they went to her, I thought I'd seen Cavill for the last time based on what I'd heard.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So well, this is a major. So this is he's in the end of the movie with a southern drawl.
Yeah.
He's not from Louisiana though, I don't think, but he definitely had a southern drawl. So they're trying to set up another movie. I don't know. Let's see how this did in the box office.
Blame cats, by the way. I'm by allergic reaction still. No, I'm having a ram. It pops up. I can't control it sometimes.
Yeah, that's.
No, I'm not kidding. I had one last.
Oh God. Yeah, my son's allergic to it. Drives me
I was actually in a room with people weren't even at a place with cats, but they live with cats.
And that, the pollen or the dander.
Later, last night after the show, it started to get me.
Yeah, that dander is really bad with most cats.
Yeah. Yeah, it does get you. Yeah, or dogs. Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he was good in this, but I just think the little too contrived with that spy, and then there was like, the predictable going back and forth, and there's mind control. She's been brainwashed, and but if you're saying it's a fun, for a fun movie, if you get your popcorn, but Samuel Katz, like the poster's funnier than some of the stuff, but she had fun making it, I guess. So and she's interesting in it, and
yes, she is for sure.
And they have some cute ladies in the movie, which sometimes you're wondering if that's allowed in Hollywood anymore. But I'd say wait to stream. I wouldn't say, hey, go rush out and.
No, not like Godzilla -1, where it was like, go see it in the theater if you can.
Yeah,
that was, it will not do. It would be so much better on the big screen. This movie is, rent it, check it out at the library, watch it when it's streaming somewhere, and it will be, it will be worth. I won't say be worth it. If you don't like it, you can just.
Yeah.
Stop.
So this made domestic 45, international 50. So it's up to about 95 million, and it's probably
how much did it take to make it?
Let's see what we'll have to Google that, I guess, for the budget, but hopefully it didn't for their sake. It didn't cost.
Yeah. 2 hours and 19 minutes. That's ridiculous.
Too long. Yeah, that was too long. Yeah. That was, but I did. We've all been waiting to see Cavill as a spy. Like he could play the next James Bond. If we actually got a movie more about James Bond's exploits instead of his personal life, I would like that.
Yeah.
200 million. Oh my God! It grossed 94 million worldwide against a 200. They spent $200 million on that movie, and the CGI looked that bad.
That's ridiculous.
200 million.
Yeah.
Plus advertising. Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, by the
So
way,
they were
real
hoping
quick,
this would. Yep.
happy birthday, Mrs.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy
Thank
birthday.
you. Thank you. Yay.
Ang just
hear
came
Ang
in and
the
told me.
background there. Oh,
Ang's-
yeah, it's right.
Yes, Ang's running shy.
Except, of course, happy birthday. Surely the best of times.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Hey,
Duke.
Oh,
We're putting a happy birthday, Mrs. in the chat.
what's up, Duke?
thank
Thank
you.
Duke
Thank
Captain?
you. Thank you.
Oh, dude. Yeah. So you said $200 million?
And they didn't even
budget.
make half of that. Woo.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's moving out of the theaters.
But look again at the all-star cast they had in there. All those
Paid a lot of money probably for
paid
that.
a lot of money. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're banking on a big hit with this one.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Didn't happen.
Nope, not gonna happen. And Duke Leo Atreides, hail to the Duke.
Hello.
It's too short for a Dune film.
That is Timus Maximus. Timus Maximus. Time
Sometimes, what did you talk about Dune being? You thought it was too long, or
Dune Part 2?
Dune
You mean?
2? Yeah, or you just didn't. That wasn't your cup of tea. I know we
Didn't
talked
care
about
much
it.
for it. Yeah, it
but
was
just
pretty
didn't care
long.
much. It was pretty
It
long.
was almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's let's see what Argyle. Oh, box office. Just see Argyle here. Let's see. Can I see Dale? Oh, Daly. Just Argyle. I want to just do Argyle. Where do I click for that? Oh, here you go down. Yep. So it opened 664. So
It
math is
almost
hard.
immediately was in the red.
Yeah. 12 plus 16, 18 million opening. Yeah. So it's opening weekend. They probably wanted 40 or 50 that opening weekend. And now it had, so the movie's dead now. So it's gone. So that's a huge loser because the last time it cracked $1 million was February 24th.
Yeah.
And then this is the number of theaters. So now it's out of movie theater. Yeah, it's only in 800 theaters now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's dead. So, and it's not like the old days where you you could make your money back on video sales and
right
and things like that. That would definitely help you. But wow. Ouch.
Thank you.
Hey.
So I wonder if that's worse than more money. What movie had a bigger budget, Argyle or Madam Web?
I don't know. Probably Madam. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Argyle because more.
Yeah, 200 million is a lot of money. Yeah.
Action and then more stars, and it actually has stars in it.
Okay, Madam Web was $80 million. Oh my god! You know what I could do with $80 million? Like I could finally get that Star Trek coffee table bridge. I could build a Star Trek bridge as a movie theater in my house. So it actually, Madam Web they're saying it's making money. I don't know what they spent on advertisement. Madam Web made $96 million, the same as Argyle, and a budget of $80 million.
So it's actually profiting a little.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably they lost money once you factor in all the marketing, but
which one?
Not as bad. Madam Web.
Oh, it's
Yeah, but it made the budget was 80 and it made 96, versus Argyle, the budget of 200 and made 96.
It's supposed to make 3 times what you put in.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you're gonna lose less money. Yeah. So actually, they were talking about Madam Web being a massive failure, but I didn't hear about anyone saying Argyle was a massive failure, right? Or
I don't think anybody's really said anything about it. I was looking up the average movie budget, including marketing, is around 100 million.
Yeah.
With 35 million of that being in distribution and marketing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
God, $100 million. I could travel the world.
Yeah. But yeah, right. Like my Astro cost $80 million to make plus the marketing. Yeah, it's like $100 million.
Yeah.
$100 million. Yeah. But no, that's a massive massive. I don't know if it's a Geely. How do you say the movie with
Geely.
Yeah, failure like that. But God, that's a pretty big screw up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, Apple and Universal spent $80 million for promoting the film, each being responsible for fronting 50% of the cost. So, is that part of the budget, or is that make it $280 million?
Oh, I don't know. It was, yeah.
The film
That's just ridiculous.
million.
That's just insane.
Right. And it flopped like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Wow. So what are they saying about it here? Yep. Yeah, so it finished behind Bob Marley, One Love, and Madam Web. Yeah. Oh, wow. And it's getting panned by critics. Yep. It was announced that Argo was intended to be the first of a franchise of at least 3 films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
Ain't going to happen, right? Yeah, unless they take down the budget. Yeah. Matthew Vaughn announced his plans to create a larger spy themes universe with his Marv Studios, with that franchise being interconnected and comprising the Kingsman franchise, Argyle films, and an unnamed third franchise. Intention was to have new upcoming films in each series culminate in a crossover in the future. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't think that's going to happen, but it probably was more fun.
And the Godzilla movie had a budget of $15 million. $15 million.
And looked awesome. Oh, we got a super chat here.
Yes.
Hey.
Toxic Memphis, I cannot believe you spoiled Argyle for me, JT. I think it means JT, yeah.
No, I think it means just kidding.
Oh, just kidding. Oh, just kidding. I think it meant JT. Yep. All right, well, we got to play something fun for that, right? Yeah.
You're going to have to come down here.
Stand by to receive our transmission.
Now, watch out. Here comes Genesis. We'll do it for you in 6 minutes.
Let them eat static.
Yeah.
Jim, be careful.
We will.
I love that damn movie. It's so good. Please stay. Don't go watch Wrath of Khan, but I mean, it's just there's just so many great lines.
In the show right now and go watch it.
Yeah, in the show, go watch it.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
Leave that alone. Surely that.
Fire!
What's really weird is if you accidentally have the YouTube, your YouTube channel up, and I'm hearing it from StreamYard, so everything's delayed, and I'm going,
oh, it's delayed.
What is wrong with this? I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
It's on delay.
Oops.
Yeah, but thank you very much for that, Toxic Man. For much appreciated. Yep.
I don't know.
Thank you.
I'm getting a kind of a craving. I had to hit an overnight Waffle House.
But we did get
waffles.
something. This is something cool we got at the movie theater.
Oh yeah, you ready to show us? Yep. Well, let me make you full screen. You got slimed.
Because I actually was looking at the they had the popcorn container, but the Slimer one that looked really stupid, and I wasn't going to spend $27 on something that looked dumb.
That's pretty cool.
And then I saw this cup, and so we got this, and it was like $1 more or something. It wasn't that much more expensive, and you could get a refill. But is that not the coolest?
A plastic cup, or it's
it's plastic.
A cup. No,
it's pretty hard plastic. But
it's hard plastic. Yeah,
you get the top as a plastic cap.
No, it's just just a regular one. But it's
That's
a
nice.
nice cup.
But compare it to the popcorn thing.
Yeah, I would get that.
Yeah, this
is that the only kind they had with Slimer?
Yes, they had. Well, at ours they had a Slimer, and then they had one for another movie. Was it? No, what was the other movie? King Kong, maybe. Oops, so you can take me off of full screen now. I took the camera off.
Oh yeah, I was looking for the
it was either that or the Slimer popcorn bucket, which she didn't like.
The popcorn bucket just looked so.
Doesn't look good. I agree with you. Yep. And let me read this member chat here from JT. Well, first of all, we've got Agent Howard saying, "Happy birthday! The song is for you. Happy birthday! Hope it's very great."
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Atwood.
Don't be silly, Maddie's daddy. We always want you here.
Yeah, exactly, Steve. You're great on these streams.
Where are you, man? Come on in.
He couldn't make it.
Oh.
So don't say that, Steve. Yeah. And JT Kirk says, Mark, someone on the stream hasn't even watched Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. No, that's inconceivable. Who could be on the? That's not possible. You haven't seen Wrath of Khan? Who hasn't seen Wrath of Khan?
I have seen it. I I am supposed to watch it again to give it a second chance. That's
to give it a second chance?
Yes.
I'm Gumby, damn it!
What do you mean? Give it a second chance.
Whatever do you mean?
I think I need to be more awake when I watch it next time. Probably. Maybe I was having a bad day or was tired that night.
I'm never that way.
God damn it, Mark! Jeez.
Give it a chance.
Listen to her laughing. It's like on that Fortnite stream.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, JT got so worked up to my comment that he actually went camera on a stream. Like, what are you talking about? So I'm going to watch it again.
Show this.
Captain, I see no reason to stand here and be insulted.
Show the slide that I have. This was actually from this year's show. Actually has a. Well, we thought it was a glitch.
It wasn't a glitch.
No, this was the second time it actually had a chest coming out of this deer topiary's behind.
It's an egg treasure.
And when you open it up and it falls, it just was hilarious.
I think I clipped that too, but I didn't have the guts to play it. Yeah.
How long ago did you try to watch it, Dad, man?
Do you remember, Mrs.? Probably a couple years ago.
Was it that long ago?
Maybe within the last 2 years, I think probably.
So you went 40-something years without watching, 40 years without watching.
Oh
yes,
my God.
Yes. I was big, like I said, I've always been the bang, bang, shoot 'em up, the Star Wars science fantasy guy. And it really wasn't until you guys on the Saturday Night Trek show, I started giving Trek a chance, and the animated series was wonderful. I need to go back and watch the original series though, too. I think that would be better than Next Generation and the other stuff.
Of course it is.
But that first step into the animated series got me into it, and I started watching some of the other stuff. And so I mean, bear with me. I'm trying. I'm learning, and and it's not that it was bad. It was, there's some of those episodes like some of the Next Generations when they had more pew pew. I liked it a little bit more. It's kind of one of those things hard to describe. But for so long, it's like I tell everybody else. Until I got married with this wonderful woman, I didn't give a lot of things a chance, and I wouldn't watch them. But now having her to watch them,
give you a chance.
Yeah, she did. So I'll give everything a chance. But yeah,
times, which one of us is kicking Dad Man out of the stream now for not liking?
It's your show. You're the boss. You're the captain.
However, the chat turned.
Well, he never said that he didn't like it.
Oh, no. Give it another chance.
But still, not everything is everybody's bag. I'm one of those.
We're teasing.
He said he would give it. Yeah, but there are times that.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I just want to play this for Steve because Maddie's dad. You're always welcome here, so don't ever say that. So yeah.
Thor.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Sorry, Mrs. I cut you off for that.
Oh, no, that's
we
okay.
got a super chat I got to do too. So
look, that's one of the most popular.
No,
movies
he's
ever
entitled.
made.
He's entitled to be wrong. That's okay.
Doesn't make him wrong. I know people that don't like that movie.
Yeah. Well, it's not that I don't like it. It just
I know that
it's one of those things that. But I loved Ricardo Montalban, and obviously, he really was really good.
I'm just saying, if you hated it, I wouldn't care.
Now, one thing I have heard from people to say, and I'm not one because I don't like having to do homework, like especially in the Star Wars debate. I don't like being told to have to go watch Rebels and all this other stuff to get something in the future. But I have heard that to watch Wrath of Khan, it might help. There was at least one, or was it two episodes that had Khan? Yeah, they suggested to watch that, then watch Wrath of Khan, and it might help give some context.
But it's good to do that. But it's not. I mean, not a 100% thing.
Okay.
And let me say, thank you very much to Wes Cagle for this super chat, $5. Wow.
Thank
you so much.
Quoting the motion picture.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
These go to 11.
Thank you, Wes Cagle.
These go to 11.
These go to 11. Let's play something we haven't. Let's do some. Do I have any? Of course, I have TOS clips here.
Hello, computer.
We can't break loose. We need more power.
I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer.
You're a healer. There's a patient.
Oh, God.
They say there's no devil, Jim. But there is. Right out of hell. I saw it.
Johnny.
As good as your word.
Aye, sir. The more they overthink the plumbing, the easier it is to stop up the drain.
Step 3.
Well, I tell you what, though, I like the one about the bricklayer. Damn it, I'm not a bricklayer. I love that because I always think of Beavis and Butthead with one of their little things of, damn it, Jim, I'm not a doctor. Oh, yeah, I'll get right on it.
I'm not sure what Beavis and Butthead said that.
Yeah, it was, you know how they do it. They were watching Trek. And it had McCoy there saying that on an episode. He's like, "Damn it, Jim,
I've watched a lot. I'm sure I've seen it.
Yeah.
Didn't
it was a quick clip. Damn it, Jim,
Yep.
I'm not a doctor. Oh yeah, I'm not a doctor. Well, get right on it.
Stand by to receive our transmission.
Ooh.
Now, Mr. Spock.
You have way too much fun, Mark.
Again,
way too much fun.
Way too much fun. Well, and thank you, Wes Guy. Well, I've talked about it on the show before, but I got to see Wrath of Khan world premiere, and that's kind of one of my all-time favorite movie experiences or life experiences. Got to meet Leonard Nimoy, who I thought was Mr. Spock at the time. He's actually Leonard Nimoy. No, he's Mr. Spock, and you kind of say hello, like, "Hi, Mr. Spock." Like, what the f do I say?
Yeah.
And of course, we brought my friend David P. broke out the magazines, Starlog magazines. I don't know if they were selling them, but I remember he broke into the box and gave them all out. So I have signed Starlog magazines, which spoiled the movie as I read it, waiting for the movie to start. I got to sit in the front row next to a cute girl who happened to be a redhead who had a crush on at the time. Of course, nothing happened, never did. But that was fun too. And my God, meeting Nimoy that night, seeing it before everyone did. There were rumors about the movie. Then, of course, spoiler. We know that Spock dies, but back then it was like you were the cool kid in town. You got to see that movie.
Yeah.
And then an auction of all the memorabilia, and that's one of the videos I gotta do, show all my memorabilia from that movie, or a good chunk of the signed stuff. And I have shown it before in Global Geek Gang, I think, in Clobberin Times show, or in Saturday Night Star Trek. But when you covered the movie, but I just tried to collect everything Wrath of Khan. So on eBay, I have a search Wrath of Khan, and also Khan spelled incorrectly, because sometimes you can snag things or people spell Khan Kahn, and then no one bids on it. So, which is a great way to do it. It's just one of my all-time favorite movies. So you say you give it another chance, it's like taking a dagger through my heart. I'm just joking, Dad. It's like certain people like certain things.
Well, I do wonder if watching a movie like that, especially the sci-fi type movie, space movie, would it be better to see it in the big screen? To get cinematic effect and things, because they've had it here. Actually, just a few months ago, we were not able to make it because of commitments and stuff. But they actually had the 40th anniversary of Khan, and actually Shatner was touring with it.
Oh God, yeah, I've seen.
And did a post talk thing, a meet and greet after the showing of Khan in the theater. So because I do believe some movies are meant to be on the big screen and with the sound and things like that.
And actually, in the mail today, I got my poster. Let's see who. Let me find it. Enabling, where it's a super duper Wrath of Khan poster. I haven't opened it up yet. Let me look at my enabling list here. But here it is. Yep. Well, this is one of the posters that I got. Let's see here.
You can take the slide down whenever you want, Mark.
Oh yeah. I
don't know.
forget that I have. Yeah.
I don't know how many people want to continue to see the chest and the
it's a depth charge.
Aries butt.
Did I ever show you the Colombo stream where something really bad happened?
That looks nice.
So I got this one.
That looks
gorgeous.
nice.
So this is for sale, but amazing Wrath of Khan poster, and the quality of the poster is phenomenal too. It's the heaviest poster stock I've ever seen. I put it in, also goes to Twitter. So this is Flory is the artist, and just gorgeous. I mean, just really, I couldn't believe how thick and the print and the color work, and it's a great idea too for Wrath. Even not that the other Wrath of Khan posters aren't good, but they just did a really nice job on that one.
Yeah, that's a really good poster.
And then I just got this one from Vice Press. Let me pull this one over. Actually, let me put the link in. Let me go back out of full screen and drop that in. So this is a Superman. So I have it outside my door here, but how am I going to show it on the show anyway? And then I got to frame, get a nice frame for it. I think I'm going to take down my Generations poster. I've my side entrance. I have Star Trek posters on all the walls. So I think cool. I might swap out. And I actually have the other Wrath of Khan. Which Wrath of Khan post? Let me show the other one. Let's see, Wrath of Khan.
I like the first one. That first one was really cool.
Yeah, this has been redone and remastered, and quote unquote, it's the best Wrath of Khan poster. So it's only hand numbered fine art lithograph.
Right.
Maybe there's like 500 of them or 300. I don't know how many they made, but shipped from
500. It said they made, I think.
Okay, yep. But just gorgeous, stuff. So I'm gonna have to get that. Oh, this is a nice frame to go with it. Yeah, $66. But with the mat there, that might be a good thing to get because it's such a gorgeous poster. But here's that. These are some of the Wrath of Khan, posters.
Right.
There's that one. Then that Bob Peak one. And where's the one I have up on my wall was. There's Laura Banks, who was actually she was actually in this room here. So I was working with her on her website, and she's like, "You probably don't know me. I was in like had a minor role in Wrath of Khan, but I'm sure you don't know who I am." I'm like, I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but actually I have pictures of you on my wall right now as I talk to you. So she was the navigator. She didn't have any she had a few lines, but they were cut. And so she came over she was in my office and had her sign a few things. So
oh, that's really neat.
Which is fun, yeah. So let me go back. I want to get to the where's the other Wrath of Khan poster, which had the all the scenes from the movie. Yeah, this is the one I have up on my wall here. That's an okay poster, but I think this poster is the definitive one. But I have this one too on my wall with the scenes from the movie. But I think this one's the best one. Yep. So
very nice.
Yeah, movies are made for big screen theaters. Yeah,
so what was the thoughts of the motion picture? A lot of them, because that was probably that was one that I really had trouble with. Was the first one?
I love it.
Yep.
Motion picture. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, look, it aged very well. I mean, it had to be the director's cut is a big change for it there. But yeah, it's more like Trek in the sense it's more of a Trek story. It's more of a science fiction story. And it is similar to an older episode. People like to joke about it being almost like a remake of only in some ideas, a remake of an episode called The Changeling. But yeah, I love it.
Cool. Okay.
I think it's the most Star Trek of all the Star Trek movies.
Yes.
The other movies are telling.
Star Trek should be TVs, not movies. So yeah.
Yeah. The other movies are kind of trying to be like an episode. We're telling one story, but it just doesn't work as well because the problem is you can't save the galaxy every movie. Of course, Star Trek 3. is also maybe more towards like along the lines of an episode 2, I would say. But it's more of a continuation of 2, and 2 is a revenge, Moby Dick story.
Right.
As fantastic as it is, it's not.
We have new members of the chat there. Jed.
Hey, Jed. How's it going? He says Con.
And E. Clay.
E. Clay is here. Sorry, because I'm looking at the other screen. Con.
Hey, Clay.
Fire!
Great to see you guys here.
That Slimer bucket's $27.
$27.
It looks tiny. Like it's can't get much popcorn in there, can you?
They usually give you the bucket, and then they'll give you the big thing of popcorn separately.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't
look that good. Yeah,
I know. Yeah, the missus did not want it because it's $27, right?
It's just a better angle, though, seeing how he's kind of like the popcorn, like blah.
They've got a ghost trap bucket.
That's
this
it.
Is the older. This was an older one, I think. Oh no! Oh, this is new. Oh, it's new. Okay, new.
This one.
That?
No, that's a popcorn popper.
Wow.
That's not the bucket.
No, this is.
No, it says it's a bucket. It says it's a bucket.
Oh, is it
Regal?
the bucket?
This is Regal. Yeah, Regal. Yeah.
I know why you thought it was a popcorn popper because it had that
the effect,
animated effect thingy right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that would make a cool popcorn popper, though, wouldn't it?
I guess it would.
God, yeah, that'd be awesome.
So if that was not ridiculously expensive, I guess you get that.
Is cooler than the.
You get that pink thing on there. You can put on. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so he holds.
I bet that's not cheap. Out of stock. Okay, that's
40
probably
smackerels.
over.
That must be an
out.
older one.
The movie's coming out in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
Yeah, they're going to
Or
sell
if that's for the new movie, I mean.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a new movie. Yeah. Wow. And of course, with Slimer, then you're going to get slime all over your popcorn. That is going to ruin it too.
Yeah. I like the trap one.
The trap I like, yeah.
$40
like
stuff.
40
I don't
bucks,
like it. $40.
We get free popcorn with it.
Yeah, one time free popcorn. They don't give you a refill, do you?
Oh, do you get? And they have.
Oh no, I like the Mr. Stay Puft. I like that. Right. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Yeah.
It's a weird way to.
Oh, the one with the top is AMC and doesn't open and close like the Regal. Oh, interesting.
So, theater we go to is a mom and pop, so it's not a chain, so they don't probably have any of that stuff.
No.
But to get free refills.
AMC theaters that carry exclusive Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, Ghost Trap popcorn bucket, and you can't use your points to buy the popcorn bucket too. I do have like AMC. I pay for AMC the $10 a year, whatever. It's pretty cheap, but and then in their a rewards program. But then I want to use all my points. And like, no, sorry, you can't redeem your points for the swag. I'm like, oh,
that stinks.
Yeah. So, and I do have this one. I do have the Ghostbusters car.
The car.
Yep,
yeah,
I do have
last movie.
Last movie. I got 2 of them. Sold one on Fleabay. So they're gonna have Slimer Pop. Frozen Empire Slimer Bucket leaves fans disappointed. Oh, let's read this one.
Oh,
yeah,
because the movie's not out yet. How do they know about it? The movie's not even out yet.
They're selling them now.
Wow. Okay. Weird.
Since our initial report, AMC has pulled the online listing for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire Slimer popcorn container. And is that which is which here?
That one's a different looking one because the other one had like the popcorn.
Well, see, that's AMC. This one is AMC. The other was Cinemark.
Was this one this year's though? Yeah, Frozen.
It looks like it's similar to Cinemark's offerings.
Oh, but they're saying, look at the images available with the AMC store. There's some concern from those hoping to use the container for popcorn, as opening the mouth didn't seem all that functional. By comparison, Cinemark's designs depicted Slimer holding a branded bag, which is used to stretch the mouth open further for added clearance. With these ectoplasmic popcorn buckets now arriving to fans, the good news is that even when it comes to functionality, AMC's will work just fine. However, there's a stark contrast between what's been advertised and what's been received. In fact, it's an entirely different sculpt bearing little resemblance to the promo photos. Oh, so this is what you got, and this is what you thought you were ordering.
Yeah.
Wow, and then they changed it. Yeah.
Well, it'd be a pain in the ass to mess around with that at the movie theater when you've got all your hands full, going to your seat. They give it to you in a normal bucket, and you got to take that and mess with it, put it all together. Nobody does that. They just eat they just leave the thing alone and don't mess with it when they get home.
Most people don't use those for their popcorn, even if
that's what I'm saying. No one messes with it. That's exactly what I just said.
We got something, and they gave it to us in a plastic bag.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Nobody actually uses it at the theater.
Right.
Yeah.
And then when you get home, people don't use it at home. They're just like, that's cool.
Well, we did with our Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. We used it to hold pistachios for a while and some stuff.
I did it with my Doctor Strange one because it was so big. It's a big ass square box thing. It actually was pretty cool for putting popcorn in.
Yeah, there's some big ones there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so they're saying and there's a seam, and this AMC one is available elsewhere. It's not exclusive to AMC. So the Slimer one has the bag. Cinemark, that's smart. Yes, they put the bag in front so it's easier to grab. Yep. So but I mean, look at this popcorn tin. I mean, all these tchotchkes. I shouldn't say anything because I buy a lot of this crap too myself. I've been guilty of it, but I do like the this looks cool from AMC. The first one,
it does. I mean,
prop turn. I would buy that.
I think that one looks cool.
$40.
I guess it'll be worth more than that someday, right? Yeah.
No.
Oh, it might be. Sometimes it happens.
Yeah,
I was dumb enough to get that Thor hammer one with her Love and Blunder.
And E-Class says, do studios get any money from these special buckets? They're all going to the theater. No, they get a licensing fee, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if they get any money, but probably just I'm guessing through the licensing fee. So they're definitely getting something because you can't just, produce these. Now, some of these I could 3D print. Like these I could 3D print. If you could find the STL or hire Maddie's daddy to make it for me. But this does look pretty good details there in the faux resistor knob, generic warning label. Yeah. So I mean I definitely would buy that, I guess. Yeah. Oh crud. When does this movie open? Soon or
couple of weeks?
The 22nd. The 22nd
soon, right?
Friday. Yep.
I should buy my tickets now, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and JT Kirk says I should 3D print a Doomsday Machine popcorn bucket. Yeah. Yeah, microwave kettle corn is fine. What else do you need? Yeah.
I think a lot of looking at the thing with the buckets, just in general, I think the theaters, the studios make the money from the theaters buying the buckets. And then from there, then it's all, whether the theater sells them or not, it doesn't matter. The studio gets it from the theater end and not from how many are sold at the theater.
Right. The theater. Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
It should be. Hopefully, it's going to be a good movie. Yeah. But do I really need this? No.
No, you do not. Really. Do not. Do not. No, you will not buy this.
I can imagine what my better.
Oh my gosh!
If I had that on the screen there, yeah.
I'm sure Mrs. Marc D with a C would appreciate your comment there.
What other shit did you bring home now? Yeah.
And I love tchotchkes, and I love things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And they're not cheap too. And I don't know if someone asked if you get points for buying it. I don't know if you get the points. Maybe you get the points for buying it, but it's still $40.
You couldn't,
see, I think it would be
use
cool
the points to buy.
If it was glow in the dark. If the Slimer part was glow in the dark, I don't think it is. Could you imagine all the glow in the dark ones in the movie theater? In the movie theater when you're watching the movie.
Yeah,
but that would make it cool. That would make it cool if it was glow in the dark.
Oh, Putin's cat has an engineering question. Cool. Yep. Do I do any? Yeah, I do. CNC. I have a Haas TM TM1 CNC machine, and I have Mastercam, and well, I use CAD Key or Key Creator. My Mastercam copy is a little old, but yeah, for my day job, I get to do that kind of stuff. And we also have a Haas CNC lathe as well. But yeah, so like I did for years ago, I did like Pinewood Derby cars for the kids on the CNC lathe. So I was helping with the Pinewood Derby today. Someone's like, "Wow, that looks like a pretty cool car. Did you do that?" I said, "Oh, on the CNC machine at work." You're like, "Oh, what's that?" Yeah. But actually, there's a hobbyist CNC machines and routers you can get now that can do amazing work. So yeah, CNC router parts. Yeah, there's some. It's just it's not commercial grade, but it's getting pretty close to where you can do it home, or you can even buy, small commercial grade machine and do it at home. Yeah. Hey, Lisa, how's it going?
Lisa,
what's
welcome.
up? So yeah, it's a lot of fun having that technology to be able to do that stuff. Yeah. But is this for work or is this for what's this for? Yeah. So yeah, you gotta cost the biggest expense of that is programming it, and the setup of the machine. So we have a machinist that sets it up, or so the time to like make a part, it could take like some parts 4 or 5 hours to do the setup on the machine because it's so complex. So you got to put all the tools in. Now they have stuff that makes it a little bit faster, but we have an older machine. But yeah, it's really fun. Yeah. Let me see. Send a message out here. So everyone's going to see Ghostbusters, I'm sure, right?
I do want to go see that. I am really looking forward to that.
Yep.
At least I just sent you a message, so check your Twitters, your DMs. Yep. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is like silly fun stuff and I do like that they're making this stuff now, because going to the movies should be fun and experience.
Well, you remember when they used to have, it's even before my time, but like you used to have where you could get the posters or the little theater cards or any of that kind of neat stuff that you would get, and it was really cool to go there. And used to be, if the movie was 3D, you got to keep the glasses because they were themed glasses and things like that. You'd have all those little things, and that was kind of fun. Oh, I've got this little theater card from whatever movie, and you try to collect them all, and to make you sometimes go see the movie at another time, or you have everybody in the family get a card and have them give them to you. But yeah, things like that made it fun, and they don't have a lot of that now. You have to unfortunately, now you have to spend $30 at a minimum to get something. Yeah, and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
But it's still, at least it's something that to kind of have the fun and the little memorabilia of the thing, because you don't get tickets anymore. Everything's online, so it's like you can't even get your ticket to put in your little scrapbook.
Yeah, no, it was I saved all of my ticket stubs, so
yeah. So things like this, it's kind of neat that they're doing it. And I did read an article. I love what they said, is that the movie theaters, they did rip this off from Disney, which was one of the better things Disney ever did at the theme parks, with the popcorn buckets. You could get the themed popcorn buckets, and the theaters are doing that now. And I think that's really kind of cool. That they're doing that. It's a shame they're so blasted expensive, though.
$27, for Slimer. It's just crazy.
Yeah, so I remember I used to get posters. Used to be the big thing that they gave out of the theaters.
Yeah.
And we'd go to the the first showing of all the Marvel movies, and some of them were pretty big posters. Normally they were like a C size poster or 11 by 17 B size, but they were still really cool. I have a ton of them, and then sometimes we go back to the desk later and we'd see a ton of them there. A few times they ran out of posters. I was so pissed. I'm like, I bought the ticket. I was supposed to get a poster, and they didn't. I should have written to the studio or whatever. Not that I need another poster, but yeah, I'm sure if you wrote, I bought a ticket, and you're not guaranteed a poster, but sometimes maybe they would send you one. Yeah. So talking Pinewood Derby, let me show what I was doing today. So here's the Pinewood Derby. So let me play this. So yeah, this is the wooden racing car. So here's the car going down the track, and we happen to be at a Ferrari dealership. It's pretty effing cool.
That's cool.
Ferrari
every year.
Ferrari every year there. So they open up the space for the scouts to come in, and please don't touch the cars. Yeah, so that's their workshop there.
Yes, you see all the protection of the cars there. That's really cool.
That's their workshop. Yeah, so they're up on the. So here's some of the cars that the scouts did. So I think that one won best in show, number 1. Yep. And this was the finals. Like, these were the fastest cars. So they do have some really. I mean, these are neat, but they also have
wooden cars.
They're all wood. Yep. So you buy the block of wood, and then you buy that.
There's a lot of specifications with Pinewood Derby, isn't there?
Well, there's a lot of rules, so it can't be more than 5 ounces. You can't have like springs or motors on it. And certain things you can't do, but it can't be too big or too wide, or it's got to fit on the track.
Right.
So there's I think that the police car won best in show, but the kids have fun with them, or they put Lego figures, they put weights on them. Yep. I don't know. I can't remember which number. I think, did that one win? I can't remember which one won now. But yeah, so those are the cars there, and it's a fun thing to do. The kids get really excited when they're jumping up and down. And so I was talking to them today. I said, "Well, this is my car from 1977 when I won the Pinewood Derby. I still have my trophy on the shelf." And that was fun. They put a screw in there for weight. Those nails in the back.
That's kind of cool. Kind of looks tankish.
It looks good. Yeah. And so I don't know if so I said, well, what does anyone know what year Star Wars was in movie theaters? And so the parents are smiling. I'm like, 1977 too. So so
that is cool.
That was fun. Yeah. So here's some of the some more
when I was younger, a kid, we have 5 kids in our family, and there's only 1 boy. And at the time, my mom wanted him to be in Scouts, and there was nobody to be a leader at the Cub Scouts. So my mom was the Cub Scout leader, and the Weeblos, was that above? Is it Cub Scouts?
Well, Weeblos is just below Boy Scouts. Yep.
Okay, so Cub Scouts and Weeblos. So my mom kind of was like leader for them up as my brother went up, and then when he got into the Boy Scouts, they had a bigger thing. But we all got to do the Pinewood Derby
cars. Yeah.
Cars. There was probably two girls at the time. He was growing up and stuff. So it was really cool that we kind of participated in all the Cub Scout and Weeblo stuff right alongside my brother. So that brought back some memories.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. So it's an electric hybrid Ferrari. So it's plugged in. It's a gas. So it's I'm pretty sure this is a hybrid. Yep. So like, gas is slowly. Well, hopefully it will be a long time before it goes away. But yeah, so they have the workshop is immaculate with all these lifts, and the cars are up on the lifts, and yep. So it's
very
pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yep. So let's see. Let me pull this back. Oh, let's take. Let me go back to show this. Let's see here.
Yes, yes, JT. That was it was. We tried doing JT Kirk said that his friend's mom was a troop co-leader for us. Her husband died of cancer from Agent Orange. Her son was grateful. He stepped in, and we loved her and all our troops in Weeblos. That's exactly like my mom. There was no co-leader. My mom was the leader and did all the stuff, and we had, they did. It was fun, and but yeah, a lot of people don't realize how many moms, and especially some of the
Oh yeah,
lower
a lot of moms are involved in the,
are
especially Cub
involved.
Scouts. So yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and without them, moms are pretty darn cool. My mom was, and yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of memories there, and the kids. My brother actually is still friends to this day with some of the kids that were in Cub Scouts with him.
Great, yeah.
So and he's a year older than me.
And if anyone wants to see the underside of a Ferrari,
nice.
It's all
interesting.
Totally covered. The underside of a Ferrari. They take the panels off to work, but I guess this is maybe I don't know what that does for water or rain, or I'm not sure, but yeah, I think that's the back of the car.
I can just see the repair and maintenance costs going up even more.
Well, the maintenance cost. I was talking to the Ferrari guy, and he said, don't quote me wrong. I think he said it was $20,000 a year minimum to own a Ferrari.
Wow. If you have to ask, don't own one.
Yeah, and because he said you have to do all the.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
So you had. Oh, and JT says that's for Arrow will rust. Okay, Arrow. Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, the guy was saying So because the Ferrari owners, they want to see all the maintenance done, and everything is so delicate and high maintenance. You have to. It's not like, I didn't get my oil change. I went an extra 500 miles in my 2010 Ford Sport Track, and they want to show all the maintenance logs. So if you don't show that when you go to sell your Ferrari, it's going to go way down in value.
Right.
Yeah. And he said what some people will do, actually, remember the Ferrari 308, the Magnum PI Ferrari?
Mm-hmm.
Like a Ford 302 will fit in there. So he says a lot of them, sometimes guys will switch out the engine because who cares? And they'll crate the engine and just let the engine sit, and protect it, obviously. And then they use the Ford 302, which is
and then when they go to sell it, they put the
engine. Yep.
Oh.
And we have a special guest that I invited in to say happy birthday. JT, check your Twitters too.
Oh, hello.
Lisa.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Lisa, first time on.
It's the 31st anniversary of my 29th birthday.
Lovely. Yeah. I stopped counting at 29.
I don't care. Like I said, I earned every year. I'm proud of it, and every gray hair. I did color my hair for a while, but I don't. I kind of stopped. I've earned every gray hair I have, and I'm proud.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it. Yep.
Yeah. I noticed you're looking at bodies and stuff. I'm sorry it took so long to get here. I had to get dressed in order to come on your stream, Mark.
Well, you're not going to turn your camera on, are you?
No, or at least maybe brush
So you don't
my
need to
hair
get
for you.
Yeah, you don't need to get dressed.
There's that one time that you don't, and you're accidentally the camera goes on, and you're like, oh, hello.
Well, I have a cover on my camera just for that, just in case. Yeah, although I do go on camera sometimes, but I do have a cover just to.
Yes, I have mine are all covered, only because, and it's not necessarily because of that. It's because I just don't want anybody, if they want to, but peeking in.
Yeah,
like 3-lettered agencies.
Not just that, but there were schools that were doing that because they would give the kids laptops to use.
Oh yeah,
and there were teachers that were accessing the cameras.
I heard that.
Hours. Yes. So it's like my kids cover your cameras, and to this day I still think they cover their cameras if they're not using them.
You should have a cover on your camera, no matter what.
I agree.
How creepy though.
It is creepy. Well, there are a bunch of creepies out there. Yeah. Very cool.
Yep. Look at the trunk here you got.
Car. Oh my god! And that's electric.
Wow. I believe that's a hybrid. I believe that's a hybrid.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Hybrid.
I think it's
gorgeous.
a hybrid. Yep.
Where do I put
You got
my
some
purse?
gear nuts right there. See in the front.
Oh, yeah.
No, well, there's fans in there. Yeah.
If you can afford one of those, you have somebody drive behind you carrying your purse.
There's fans in there to cool the engine. I don't think you can put anything in there. Yeah.
Oh, that's insane. I had a friend one time that was gifted a Mercedes Benz, and it was a wonderful gift that they got, but they had to get rid of it because they couldn't afford the service on it.
Yeah, the service
is outrageous.
Yeah,
that's why it's for bazillionaires.
Yeah, it was a wonderful gift that they got. They were missionaries, and it was a wonderful gift, but they couldn't afford to do the maintenance on it. So they had to sell it, and which was probably the smartest thing to do.
Now, is this somebody's garage for their collectible cars, or is this like an operating?
This is a Ferrari dealership.
Look how clean.
So they sell for. Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah, I wish I had a lift like this. Oh God. And they have uniforms. Well, of course, most places have uniforms. But yeah, it's.
Oh, is that sweet?
It's nice. Yeah. So it was JT Kirk was saying it's it's you can't skip the maintenance there. No. You got to do it. Yeah, you got to do the.
Now, if you could get a car, what color would you pick? Because color is
the Ferrari, it's got to be red, right?
I was going to say fire engine red is red cherry red.
Yep. So here's my Pinewood Derby cars.
Oh,
so
cool.
We did a Chinook for my son and an Army tank. I think these both won best in shows. And of course, it didn't hurt that a lot of the back then, a lot of the people judging were ex-military, and we had a few cops that were military, so they all picked the patriotic cars. There's my Darth Vader car. This is the car that I won in 1977. Kid, right? Yeah, when I was a kid. Yeah, the car has seen better days. I got to redo the axles for the wheels. I made that car for a friend and younger scout. Yep, and. There's a Mustang that I've got to. These are 3D printed, and you put the base underneath, the wood block underneath. So I haven't finished that one. And these are ones done like on the CNC machine. And there's a Batman car there.
Oh,
we gotta finish that one. And there's a Roadster. Got to do that. Finish that Roadster. So yeah, so my Pinewood.
Your 3D printed Supergirl's still way better.
Oh yeah, I got to show
Even
that.
Though her thumb's missing.
Yeah, thumb did fall off. Yep.
She didn't need it anyway.
She can't hitchhike now. Oh well.
Yeah.
Ooh, canary yellow.
My dad was going to buy a '56 Vet, new and backed out. Oh God, gorgeous! Yeah, it was $2,000. I was like, what? That's expensive back then too. Yeah, he could afford the car, not the insurance. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So more pictures of the cars. Yep.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I was trying to get a picture of like, could you lower the Ferrari so I have all the cars with the Ferrari?
I need a photo shoot here. Can you please?
Yeah.
Please cooperate.
Yeah, please cooperate. Yep.
Well, I like that chopper one.
The chopper is fun, isn't it?
Yeah, that looks really cool.
Yeah, my son, he's like, I'd like a helicopter Pinewood Derby car.
And that one could actually, you could actually use that one?
Yeah, I used it. Yeah, so I had the wings.
Like the Batmobile.
Yeah.
Did you take the propellers and stuff off, or did they stay on?
Well, they fold in. They fold in like on the aircraft carrier. So there's a nail through them, and they fold. Yeah. Parents like, you can't have that going through. I'm like, it's this helicopter is not going to win. It's going to be slow. But I think he won best in show, like for how it looked.
Right.
Not.
Who won though?
Oh, today one of the sky. These are just I bring these for fun, just to show the kids and to test the track. So it's just everyone just so everyone can.
Yeah, those are cool though. Those are really cool.
Yeah, these are fun. Yeah, so
that's not. They just let them roll down the hill. That's it.
Yeah. So it rolls. Yeah,
long track.
Yeah, so it's a long track. And it's gravity. It's total. So here's the track here. So it's a gravity gravity track. It just goes
So
down.
it didn't go far then.
No, there's one more section they can put in the track, but they didn't set it up. So it's like maybe 30 feet or 40 feet. So it takes like 3 seconds for them to go down. Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
A Poosh.
So there's another
little Porsche.
Nope, that's a Ferrari actually.
Ferrari. I mean, it looks like a Poosh. Okay.
I want
It
that.
does. Yeah, it does. It's cute.
Oh,
yeah, with a little hatchback.
Cheap Ferrari.
Oh, I want that one.
Oh my!
You like that? You know what this is?
That's beautiful.
Expensive.
This is a $90,000 toy for your kid.
For kids. Yeah.
Oh my
Before you get a Ferrari.
god!
So that's a replica of a Ferrari. It's 1/4
that-
scale.
That's
and it's
freaking
$90,000.
That's cheap.
What?
Yeah.
And they play with it in the backyard or something?
Yeah,
Or
just
in
drive
a
around the
really
estate.
long driveway. Yeah.
Well, Bruce Wayne probably had something like that, right? It's gorgeous when you see it.
I bet.
But
Well,
it's a quarter.
It's like just a small car.
Well, it's a quarter. It's in half scale or quarter
The
scale.
go-kart type thing?
It's like a go kart. Yeah, I can't. The guy told me what scale it was. I can't remember.
That's
But
crazy.
But it's a replica of a Ferrari. It's $90,000.
That costs more than a brand new truck.
Yes,
That costs more than our house.
but if you've
Holy
got the
shit.
if you got the money,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we
I
have
hear
another.
ya.
We have
Hey,
another
what did
guest
your
here.
6-year-old kid get for Christmas? Oh, a Ferrari.
Yep, a 90,000
Hey, JT.
toy.
Hail to JT Kirk.
That's unbelievable.
We got JT Kirk here.
Oh, hello,
JT Kirk,
How
welcome
are you?
in. What's up, dude?
We can't hear him right now. What happened?
Are you muted?
Are you unmuted, JT?
Technology, I tell you.
Technology. Yeah.
Ah.
That's JT saying hi.
Oh. Those
Thank
were
you, Ransom,
really
for the
cool.
activator one.
Those were
Yeah.
really cool derby cars.
I'm sure JT will get his mic working. Say, well, yes, I was show some more car pictures. Yeah,
There we go. Can you hear
Hey,
me?
JT.
Hello.
Hey, sorry, I had I have one of those stream decks, so that way I can pretend to be like an actual streamer. And when I pressed the button, the script bugged out, and I couldn't unmute myself. So I was like,
Oh wow.
anyway.
Oh wow.
So
I wonder what the insurance is for the kids on that.
I did. Well, it's not street
Just
legal.
scan the
so-
QR code and find out.
So wouldn't it be part of like the home insurance then? That might be.
I think
guess.
I think these people have bazillion-dollar homes. I think a little $90,000 toy is not going to be, really matter that much.
This thing it's gorgeous though. Yeah, what a gorgeous replica.
Yeah.
Does it come with a
A chauffeur.
chauffeur that washes it for them,
It should.
dusts it off, and makes sure it stays clean?
I want to know what
Where's
kind of
the hard
wax
top
they
for
used
it?
on this thing. I mean, that's some serious polish.
Yeah.
See the lights on the ceiling.
No, it's. I mean, it's just a great paint job. Yeah.
Only comes in convertible, no top.
Oh, is someone saying it's $100,000?
Well,
Maybe 100 really doesn't matter. at that
inflation.
point.
Yeah.
That's
It's
insane.
hand built. Yeah.
Replacement value.
Here's a video on it. Yeah.
And I thought the little electric Escalades that your little kids could drive around being like around $600 was exorbitant.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Right.
That's a steal.
Yeah,
That's 600.
Wow.
That's crazy. Gorgeous though.
Oh, it's just, yeah. You can just see the quality.
Oh God.
Quality. I'm trying to see if I can find the company's website is here. Here we go.
Where would they drive? Where would you drive that thing? You're a kid playing with it
On your estate.
on your
Yeah, I
estate.
would stay on their
Right.
huge.
I guess.
Yeah.
You have to ride all the way to the front
Not
gate so the
not on the
Joker
street.
can be creepy on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's so here's the car. They call it a Ferrari Testa J Junior. Let's see if this actually works. Yep.
Look at that.
So that's for the kids of the state. So
Look how happy she is.
I would be happy too. Yeah.
Oh,
Although I would put a
love
racing helmet on her because that thing's probably fast enough you could flip it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 3/4 scale. Yep. It's
Oh
probably
my
got a
God.
speed limit on it. Yeah. Well, that's what was joking. One of my friends in high school, he's like, "Oh, we're joking how he's like trying to impress a girl, and he just got a new Toyota, and then like this other guy that was trying to take the girl out. He's like, "Oh, Joe invited her over, and is it electric?" And he's like, "Oh," he's like, "and he just got a new Ferrari." I'm like, "Yeah, but he's only 15." He's like, "Yeah, but his dad bought him a Ferrari, and he just drives around the estate."
Nice.
So it's a 3/4 reproduction of the Ferrari 250 Testarossa. It's one of the
It
greatest
can go
cars
80
in the world.
kilometers an hour.
Yeah,
That's
electric?
faster than I'd want a kid driving.
Yeah.
Well, they got her the car so she could go to the end of the driveway and get the mail.
yeah, and you
Yes.
have
Don't
a
they have
roll
a butler for that?
No,
No,
she
no.
goes to the end
It's
of the
her job.
driveway and asks the security guard to hand her the mail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wait, it really goes 80
That's what it said on. It said on
kph?
yeah, that's what it said on the specs on it.
Wow.
Mark,
and this
that's
year's
50 miles an hour.
That's
yeah, and
something.
then there's a new Paco Gar, all new race pack available, and maybe that's the black one. 14 kilowatt, quicker ratio steering rack, adjustable dampers, drilled disc brakes, and brake bias. More responsive and track focused car for $100,000 or more.
God.
Yeah.
That is.
I mean, it is one of the most gorgeous cars in history.
It's so
but
cute.
Yeah. So let's see.
It is beautiful.
Should we configure our Ferrari here?
Yes. You probably have to put in your email and credit card number just to use the configurator.
Let's create our own here.
Yeah. Go for
it. Some features not be available. Please contact your retailer for availability.
Oh,
Oh, that is insane.
It's just nuts. Yeah, it's gorgeous. So good.
I love some of those multicolored ones.
Yeah, download PDF. Yeah. So yeah,
but you take a car like that from that time period, and then you get like a Chevy Malibu, and it could probably beat them around the track. That's just kind of unfortunately how those things are. But
look at this!
Oh,
Aston Martin
DB5 Junior.
DB5 Junior.
Oh my God!
I gotta
lose a lot of weight to fit in that because it's only $100,000. I could afford that if I save up for 30 years.
Do machine guns shoot from the front?
Look at the steering wheel comes off.
The steering wheel's on the wrong side. Wow.
Holy crap.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Does it have rotating license plates?
Right?
I hope so. Look at this.
And it leaves an oil slick behind.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the real one with the Smith. Oh my God.
Oh, starting from 59.
Oh God. Well, or 100 or 59. Yep.
And
No
that's
Time to Die
pounds.
edition. That's the only one you can
USD, though.
Pounds.
Yeah, that's not USD.
Oh, they're different driving modes. Novice, expert, advanced. So you can put kids up. Oh, it has
Mark, they do
miniguns.
They do.
Oh my God.
Cycling digital number plates and a smoke screen.
Oh,
my gosh.
sweet.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Wow.
Oh my God. Does Retroblast know about this?
We need an adult version with the guns.
Oh shit. This is
Holy
the best
crap.
thing I've seen all week.
Oh my goodness. A whole different world there.
Oh no, it switches the smoke and the.
Oh my God.
That's what I want in my car. I want one of those in the car.
Yeah, that's not for kids.
Yes, it is.
That's for old men. No, that's for old men who love James Bond.
That's for all the bad drivers in Florida. You take care of them.
That's about as much for kids as all these action figures that are $40 a piece.
66 scale of the original.
Adult collector.
Wow.
That is crazy.
Holy crap.
It's designed to offer seating for an adult and child side by side.
I want to know what those driving modes do.
Wow.
Well, the novice probably really drops the speed down very low.
Mm-hmm.
And probably as you get when you turn 7, you can get to the expert one.
I gotta send this to retroblasting.
That is hilarious.
That
Oh
is so
my
beautiful
God.
too.
Oh,
That is so beautiful.
That's a little bit better than the Playmobil DB5.
It's just a bit.
Just a bit.
As good as the Playmobil is.
E. Clay Thomason wants an ejector seat.
It has one problem.
That's what
It
I was
probably
thinking. I
does.
love the idea of the
They just don't
ejector seat.
advertise it,
Yeah.
Skid.
They had me at the Gatling gun. That's what I want in my car.
Yeah.
I wonder if it makes the noises for the gun. Yeah. Oh my God.
That steering wheel is probably real wood, handmade too.
If I ever win the lottery, I always said I was going to buy a 67 Mustang Mint convertible, but this might be on the list too.
Oh, hell yeah.
I got to lose weight to fit in the damn thing, but yeah.
Just take the seat out, sit in the back seat like Bubba Smith.
Yeah.
There is no back seat.
Yeah. Twin 30 caliber machine guns.
I want that. That's what I want. Yep.
Now, does it come with the girl
miniguns?
too?
It's got miniguns.
Does
Yeah.
it come with the girl?
I love it. Unfortunately, Q forgot to leave any ammunition. So let's hope your foes are convinced by the noise and barrel flashes.
Well, once we bring it to America, we can probably fix all that.
Yeah.
And actually, people have been using real. I was reading today, real flip plates you can buy for like $200 to skirt the tolls.
Yeah,
Especially in,
as long as you don't get caught.
The George Washington Bridge is like $18 to go through now, one way.
What?
Yeah, it's $18.
That's crazy.
American, not Canadian, right?
American, yeah.
That's not a toll. That's like robbery.
Yeah. You don't even get a movie with it.
At that point, I want to get a kiss or something. It's like, gee, man,
I remember
Yeah, I was going to
40
say the
cents.
Bond girl better come with this thing.
40 cents to get through the Chicago tolls. 18. Wow, that's crazy.
$18, yeah.
That's beautiful, though. Wow.
Smoke tank, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got that plate too.
Yeah.
Polished stainless steel etched.
Yeah. Skid mode promises this aren't any approaching villain. Yeah. Donuts come in handy. Oh, the skid mode. Yep. How do you operate the Gatling guns? This is Bond himself did. The car's gadget will be engaged to a switch panel in the passenger door trim on the side there. Cool. Yep.
Wow.
All the controls designed around those are used in the actual movie car. Secret agent power on the push of a button. Yep.
I bet that panel is real steel too.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no plastic anywhere on the interior on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's awesome. TZ says Comics Division can drive it.
Ryan Hepburn wants to know, does it have the map, the GPS in the
oh, in the middle, right? Yeah. I didn't see that, right? Let's see. Facts. If you're gonna ask questions, oh my God. Order process.
Payment, yeah.
Oh, they
to
build
pay
them to
5,000
order.
security deposit. Yeah.
You have to pay 50% down. Mhm.
Yeah. We do not make. Oh, there's a waiting list yet. Oh my God! So you can't even get one now. Darn it! I was gonna buy one.
You get on that
Now you
waiting
have-
list.
yeah, get on the waiting list. Now you have time to.
Yeah. Oh my God! It's shrunk to 66%. Yeah.
The
How's it,
estimated
son?
top seed. What does it say? It doesn't.
The top what?
I was looking at the top speeds.
Oh, estimated top speed. Yep.
Oh, okay. There you go. It's recommended that the helmet is worn by all persons within the vehicle.
Yeah. Approximately 1.5 to 2.5 driving hours. Yep. Yeah, where you can't drive on the road yet. Oh wow. Is it for adults or children? It's designed to fit an adult up to 200 centimeters tall, depending on their build, i.e., they can't be fat. Yeah. This is amazing. Yeah. Yeah. The cushion booster does allow for smaller drivers. Yeah, recreational vehicle only, 14 or older. Yep. Yeah. May only
What
be
we
as
really
good.
need is one of those boats that they used in Louisiana, the Glastron, like the 150 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Hobby's kids could have had that around there in Louisiana, motoring around back in the day.
People think we all live in boats down here anyway.
Well, we know that's not true.
They think it's all water. For some reason. Because it's the Bayou State.
God, these are gorgeous. Yep.
Oh, man.
Oh, that one on the right.
Wow.
That would be nice.
Bentley Blower
yeah.
Jr. Yeah. That's awesome. Actually, it looks pretty big. Well, those cars are massive too. So yeah. That's wild. Yeah.
The Bugatti baby is just not that cute.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, do they have a video you can watch it? Did I not click on it? Let's see.
I think.
Or maybe I did click it. Let's see. Well, I guess you probably see it on here. Yep. I just can't. Launch video. Here we go.
Oh.
Oh, probably it has James Bond. Probably his Bond.
Probably
Bond
just
stuff
turn your
in it.
VPN off.
Yeah. Well, it's probably getting nuked me too. So.
Yeah.
Wowzers. All right, Mrs. Would you like that for your birthday?
Sure. Yes. Yes, I will.
The big
Put
bow on
me
it.
on the list. You all get together. We'll crowdfund. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll get it for me. Absolutely.
There you go. That's the spirit.
And then it will probably go up on eBay auction or something.
Yeah.
No, that is really cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, this car is 710 horsepower. Yeah.
But the thing is that you just look at that and you just go, such excess of wealth, just I mean,
at
for
that
a
red.
kid,
Isn't that sexy though?
It's so sexy.
I love a red car. I think they are.
Yeah. And with
I would
700
look very
horsepower.
good in that too.
Either I saw a cool car today that it was gold, but it was like shimmery gold. It almost looked like it if it would look like gold lame, the entire car. Just a shimmery gold, the entire thing. I will say it was beautiful. I'd be afraid to drive it anywhere. One little scratch, I would just die.
Well, this car's top speed is 202 miles an hour.
Okay.
And 0 to 60 in 3 seconds.
Sweet.
Now, Mark, the thing about these cars, my neighbor used to have a Lamborghini Aventador, and the guy was like 6'6". The problem is,
fit in it.
You can't fit. Like Clobby, you and I
No,
don't know
wouldn't
about
fit.
that.
No,
man.
we wouldn't fit.
I know the three of us, you just don't fit. He ended up trading it back after like a month.
I don't fit in a lot of cars.
I just can't fit in the seat. Like they have those racing seats, and he's like, he wasn't even fat. He was just really tall, and he's like, these seats don't work for me. So you got to be like short and rich.
I tried to get in one day. I couldn't get into it. They had like a car show, and you could get in and sit in. I couldn't get into the goddamn thing. Couldn't fit.
Well, a lot of cars I can't get into.
Yeah.
Oh, same here, Clobby.
And I figured I deal with cars. I transport cars all over the place. So sometimes I'm going to get my uncle or my dad to drive it. It's too uncomfortable.
And these are so low to the ground too. Like I'm not, a spring chicken anymore.
Yeah. Oh, dude! The one time I rode in a Corvette for 2.5 hours, it was insane. As that thing was up your ass everything down the interstate.
When I was closer to human size, I got into everything, and driving Vets was no fun. I've done it many times, and Porsches and Lotus and all those different things. When a long time ago, I used to drive them all over the place, transport them for dealers and stuff, like that thing right there, or anything that size or whatever. Driven plenty of. Of course, that was a long time ago.
Not fitting.
Now I couldn't for sure. I couldn't get in that one right now for anything.
Nope.
Ooh.
You get your Ferrari luggage with it now.
I actually don't think that looks that good.
No, but it would fit in the car.
Well,
made to fit.
Yes, made to fit in the car. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's pathetic. I'm sorry. Damn it! I got to go travel. Let me go buy my $800 suitcase that'll fit in the car.
So
It's
Tommy
not the
Hilfiger.
car. It's not the car. It's the accessories that get you.
It's kind of like
That is
Fortnite.
true, though.
It's like Fortnite. Fortnite's a free game. It's all the accessories that get you in Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Tommy, I believe it's Tommy Hilfiger, had an Enzo Ferrari, and he had it's actually came to auction. So he bought it from this dealership, and I remember he was doing a reality show at the time. So it was a 2003 Enzo Ferrari. And I remember the episode. I can't remember like names sometimes. I can remember stupid shit like this. So he's talking as like he had daughter. I think he had all daughters. And like, oh, I'm going to pick up my new Enzo Ferrari. And, that's basically a street legal Formula One car is the way it was designed. So just an unbelievable car. And, with the gull wings, and then he's like, no one wants to go, no one wants to go see this, and let me pull the auction over, and I don't need to create an account. I'm not bidding on the Enzo Ferrari. So here's the car here. If you notice, there's one lug in the middle, just like a Formula One car. There's not the 8 lugs around it. So he's like, I'm going to pick it up. Driven just 3,620 miles. Offered with tools and manuals. Oh, they don't have too many. Oh, they don't have too many pictures. But anyway, here you go. Or do you? Does it show you? Oh, it's sold for $3 million. Oh, $2,700,000.
That's
Sotheby's. That's Sotheby's.
Yeah, but those things are so beautiful.
Oh,
and the performance
amazing.
is just...
I've been next to these cars. I mean, just seeing them in person is gorgeous. And so the kicker was the end of the show, and he's like, whatever the car was, like $1 million at the time. He's like, and I got free luggage from Ferrari. It's in the episode. So I'm like, I saw that. I said, shit, that's the free luggage. And the kids were laughing like the car was $1 million. And then as he's driving the car around, they were blurring out his license plate. I'm like, there's only one, there's the only one Enzo Ferrari on the East Coast.
Right.
You see the car. It's Tommy Hilfiger,
That's like I got behind Tom Izzo, the basketball player from Michigan State, the infamous coach, and he drives a Lamborghini, and it was green, and it's like, okay, I know who this is. Why would you? Right. It was a custom color. Why would you bother with that?
Yeah. So that's the luggage. I was laughing. I saw the luggage.
Now, did it come with free undershirts and socks too? Tommy Hilfiger brand.
Well, he said he never wears the same underwear twice. Yeah. Age and I would want that car. Yeah. Yeah, I love these. Yeah. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It is.
They're gorgeous. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen the new Ferrari movie that's out. I got to go. I got to check that out. I don't know if it's good or not, but the one with Kylo Ren as
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver. Yep, drives a Ferrari in the car. Yep. So it's a story of Ferrari. So one time the company almost went bankrupt. So I mean, he was like an Elon Musk. He started a car company, right? So
look at that
in the 50s. So that's a hybrid too, I believe.
50s Italy, when no one could afford anything after the war.
Right?
I want to get a Vespa. That's what I want. We're talking Fioras. I want a Vespa.
Yep. So yeah, Tommy Hilfiger. I always joke. I call him Hilfiger. Yeah, the fashion designer, Tommy Hilfiger. Yeah, yeah, same person. Yep.
It looks like I could transform into Bumblebee from Transformers.
Yeah, probably could. Yeah, yeah.
It's so cute. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would be too. Well, if I had that much money to buy it, I wouldn't give a crap. But me now, if I got that, I'd be too afraid to drive it for fear of scratching it or, something happening to it. But my luck, I drive down a road where they're retarring the road, and you get tar on the side of it that won't go. I just, I would just be too afraid to drive it.
Yep.
It's a beautiful car, but it would scare me half to death.
Oh,
Give me my, Kia.
Yeah, Mrs. I just got to see an assembly line for a car that's all handmade, and it starts at like 400,000, and everybody gets to pick everything, and they're like, "You can look, but don't get within 2 feet because we don't trust you enough to scratch the paint."
Oh, wow.
They're like, "You cannot touch this thing; it is too expensive."
Right? Yeah.
And yeah, you just look at it and you're like, I don't think I could ever take this out on the road because you're going to get behind somebody and
a dirt truck, that flips dirt on it or something.
Gravel truck or something and ruin it. Yeah.
Yep.
They're beautiful. Mm.
Yep.
I would have no trouble at all driving those.
If I had.
I don't care if I would scratch it or.
Well, that's because we're not all filthy rich like you, Lisa. Okay. We're not all filthy rich like you. All right.
I like my 300ZX that I sold in 90s.
Expensive taste, lady.
Turbo.
Yes. The fine dining lady herself. Yes. Hit the top of the line cars.
Yeah.
I want my 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. That is.
Yeah. Yeah, and down this strip, there's also next door is a McLaren dealership. There's also Aston Martin, and there's a Rolls Royce. To the right, it's an Alfa Romeo.
Oh,
so
that's
Mercedes.
The budget
AMG.
dealership is the Alfa one.
The Alfa's the budget dealership. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
That's a cool looking car. God,
yeah,
I like that. I like that back. But the problem you're going to have, if you actually want to put something in the trunk, it's not going to be too easy to reach in there.
Yeah. Well,
like you're going to have to reach over the car, and I don't want to be
when
reaching over the car.
You hire an Uber to follow you with your luggage.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always look at a vehicle at their trunk size, see it, is it a 1-body trunk or a 2-body trunk?
Yes. Yes.
One shovel or two.
Well, that's what we did with the Impala. The Impala, yeah.
Oh, there was one vehicle we rented. Oh my gosh. It looked like it didn't have any trunk space. It could have held 4 bodies easy.
Yep.
This picture came out pretty good, actually, I have to say. That kind of came out cool.
That's a cool picture.
Yeah, man, I used to have the XTS, which was built on the Cadillac, built on the Impala frame.
Oh, really?
I had something in the trunk that popped open the trunk on the highway, but it only popped it open enough so the sensor would go off. I had to climb back into that trunk. I swear that thing had a 4-body trunk. It was. Oh, man, you could put anything.
Is that where the
back
mobsters drove those?
Oh, heck yeah! I mean, Tony Soprano would have loved that thing.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, that's cool. Yep.
Though their trunk space is too small, I don't like it. Beautiful, beautiful.
Now, if you put them in reverse, does the mileage still go down?
No, that was disproven by Ferris Bueller. So.
Yeah.
It probably was on Mythbusters too.
Yeah, you're right. They probably did it there too.
I love that show. That was a great show.
Yeah, Mythbusters was great. Yep. So there's the Ferrari engine. Don't ask how much that would cost. Yeah.
The engine itself is probably 40.
Now, did they put that red over the top so you don't cut yourself on it? Because some of those can have really sharp edges.
I'm not sure on that one, but I thought this was just gonna look cool. But yeah, there's the dealership there. And my dad used to take me there all the time as a kid. Would on the weekends, it was closed. You'd go and just look in the window. Once in a while, the guy would said, "You want to come in and look," or with the kids or whatever. Wasn't busy or something. But yeah. it was fun.
If I was a parent, I would say, put your hands in your pockets and don't take them out while you're in there, because I'd be so afraid you would touch it or do something. And sir, you owe us $10,000.
5 figures to fix that scratch.
Yeah,
I mean, really, no joke.
To fix that scratch. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because they might just say, "The hell with it. We need a new body panel."
Yeah.
Hey.
I gotta do. Yeah, before we get out, we're gonna get out of here in a few minutes, and Mrs. has to go celebrate her birthday, and we got daylight savings time, so
I got to go to bed so I can be up at 9:00 tomorrow and get ready for my show. So yes.
But thank you to Gwagner, of course, for Mark's Eatery, and Clobber Times did this awesome banner here.
Yeah.
So Sunday Night Eatery. So we'll do a little eatery. So
yippee!
Yes, yay!
I did some chicken on the big green egg today, and smoked. I mean, it doesn't. I'm sure it doesn't look out as a chicken, but it tastes so much better with smoked and slow. Not really slow, pretty slow cooked, like 275, 300. But that chicken came out. That chicken came out good.
Ooh.
Now, do you have one of those fancy thermometers that hooks up to your cell phone and tells you?
Yep, I do. Yep.
Okay.
That's this one. Where was it in? Oh, I took it out, I guess, by the time I took the picture. But I had one of those thermometers in there. Yeah, but it cut out on me at the end. Now this is. Oh, I got to play the. Anyone want any toast? I showed this a while ago, but. Or last week, I think I showed this, but this was, I don't know if Dad Man saw this or the missus or everyone, but
would you like some toast? Some nice hot crisp brown buttered toast.
Vindaloo. I want some Vindaloo.
So that's a toast tight. Yes. So we looked that up. So if anyone wants some good grilled cheeses, Dad Man, are you a fan of grilled cheeses?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely love grilled cheese. There's some bacon in it too. Could hit the Waffle House in a few minutes.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. We're gonna cut out of here in a few minutes, so everyone can get. Yeah, everyone's getting tired in this the stupid daylight saving time. And fancy cars have self-healing paint. Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah. So here's my toast tight. This is my grandmother's, and we found out they're making these again. So, but
am I not?
I just had a hunkering for a. I just had a hunkering for a handful of cheese.
Just the background.
Oh,
yeah, we can't see it.
I totally boomered it, so it was time for Mark to boomer something.
I thought it was going crazy there.
Yeah,
you dad-manned it.
Yeah, so I'm a total boomer. So yep. Here, let's play this.
Personal foul, crackback, 85, offense, 15-yard penalty.
Clean up on aisle one.
That has to be one of my favorite clips that you have, Mark.
Except it's a scumbag saying those words, though.
Sorry about that, Clever Times.
One of my most hated bags of evil.
Well, that was the guy that missed the call that we want to talk about, right?
Which he didn't miss it. He didn't
call it.
Didn't call it on purpose. The worst uncalled in the history of sports.
Yeah, he didn't call the call. Yeah,
you know what? You still have not
used Bill Vinovich.
Did you ever see the one that I sent you, Ron Cherry from the ACC, about giving them the business?
Yeah.
You got. I sent that to you, Mark. I'll send it to you again. They called a personal foul and said they didn't say roughing the personal foul or anything. They said giving them the business.
Giving them the business.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michigan State basketball had a ref like that for a while too, where you just knew he was going to call every ticky-tack little thing. I was like, really? Like they bounce the ball and you call a foul? Anyway, yeah, we all have those refs that are.
This guy made special history, but anyway, we'll go to it now.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I got to get a new clip, but I just like the way it says crackback.
I understand.
There we go. This is the toast tight grilled cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about
the butter is still there.
I was talking about and not showing you guys because I have the overlay up because I'm a moron.
Oh, not really. That is so cool. I have something kind of like that.
Look at
you can still buy them now.
They make the glistening butter on that.
So
now I'm getting reactions. Before I'm like, no one's saying anything. I wonder why. Yeah, because you can't see anything.
What's wrong with you people?
That's called toast tight.
Toast tight. Yep. Google it, and you can. They're selling them now, and they're on Amazon now.
That's quite a big contraption, though, for such a small sandwich.
It's not that big, actually. It's the burner. It's a little.
Well, I mean, like,
but you could also use it in a campfire too.
Yeah,
Oh.
so you can get
you
a
don't
long
want to be that close. Yeah.
And I got to clean this up for clobbering time. So
Oh my gosh! I
What?
was looking at the price.
it's $30, isn't it?
$35.
But it'll last forever. It's cat. So
Yeah,
we've had
it's-
this one
it's not
probably
made
for
in
7
China.
This one was made in like 1950, just
Mhm.
to give you an idea. And it was my grandmother's, and I took it from her house.
It's mega now.
Yeah.
She probably stopped using it and opted for a frying pan.
She would use it all the time. Yeah, she'd
You
make
can
this
buy
thing.
an extra
That's so
long handle.
hot.
Hey,
Open it
Canadian
up.
Spider-Man.
How cool is that?
Canadian Spidey.
Awesome.
Hey, buddy.
Spider-Man.
We're doing grilled cheeses. We're just showing my toast. We're doing a food segment before we get out of here.
I have something. It's not a toast tide, but I do have something that you can make the
Cool.
sandwich packs like that.
Look at those birds.
Those
Yeah,
are-
there's the thermometer there. Yep.
Well, Mrs., did you want to try to show Mark that thing tonight?
I can do it another night.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Oh, now I got to know.
I showed it to you before the show.
No,
Oh,
you
that's
didn't.
that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
That's right. He did.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, the skin on that looks so good.
Yeah, it's.
I don't
I know,
really
really
like
good.
chicken, but I like the skin. If you could just cook the skin, and
That's
I
great.
hate that part.
And that's cooking
Cornish
in your
game,
refurbished green egg.
My refurbished green egg. Yep.
So cool.
Yeah, so that came out good. Yep.
My mom, when she eats chicken, no matter what kind, she takes the skin off and just eats the chicken part. And I'm like, Mom,
My dad would never eat the skin on the chickens. It's too many calories.
I
Really?
Doesn't add
don't eat chicken,
It's the
man.
best
that
part.
much.
It is the best part when you get fried chicken. Oh, here I was making fried chicken. Here, yep.
That looks good.
Mm.
See,
Now,
it's not
Chloe,
just
would you go
clam-
for the
You're
green
fine.
egg or would you go for this?
That right there.
Chicken.
If it's long as white meat.
Oh, you don't
I
like
think
dark
these
meat?
are thighs.
See, I
Nope.
prefer dark meat. We could
Then
share
you'll
a
have
whole
to fight
chicken.
me for it.
We could
Yeah,
share
you
a
and the
chicken.
missus split a chicken.
Yeah.
That would work perfect. I want
Whole, 2 whole fried chickens.
And a
Dry
Coke.
white
Oh,
toast.
that's a whole chicken in there? 2 whole
Dry white
We're in the
toast, Mark.
Ghostbusters dry white toast
and some
Blues
dry.
Brothers.
Toast.
And a Coke.
and a Coke.
That's one of my top 5 favorite movies.
Fondue.
Love that movie.
Which one?
Blues Brothers.
Oh, yeah, greatness.
Yeah.
Yes, it is,
in
but you
there
still
and-
need to limit it.
My goodness.
It
They play
is.
both kinds of music, country and Western.
Yes.
And I did. The chicken I did tonight, Canadian Spider, was actually beer can chicken. I just didn't take a picture of it cooking, but yeah.
That looks
Look at
really
that.
good.
And this
It's
is
food
like
porn.
naughty food videos. Yeah. That
Nice.
fondue. Just,
It was good. Yeah.
my goodness.
Gruyere.
Gosh.
Yeah, it was good.
With
good
Jerry
stuff, yeah.
Kirsch. I remember.
Except
Yeah.
don't pollute it with vegetables.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why? Oh. Oh, broccoli dipped in that? Sure.
No,
I
no,
didn't
no,
allow
no, no,
that,
no.
Oh,
but someone thought it would be a good idea. But
it didn't turn
yeah.
out so good because it was raw.
well, that's fine.
broccoli.
I mean, no, it wasn't raw. I'm just like,
Just the consistency on that is A1.
That looks really
came
good.
out good. Yeah, it was good. Good stuff. Yep. I have to do a video on making fondue. Yep. So I got these pictures. So just cycling through it, but
Yeah.
and the cheese. Yep. So, but
Oh, garlic.
oh yeah, you gotta have a lot of garlic. Yep. And there's my chili. We all saw that, but yeah, just in case. Anyway, here was the show the grilled cheese cooking again because that's
It's
That
That's
got a
good.
lot of.
not got a lot of ahs and oohs. Yeah.
That is really cool. Now you've got it's round. So do you put the piece of bread on and then trim around the edge?
Yeah, and then you trim around it with a knife. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
It's so pretty.
Have you tried to
So
do
pretty.
like a shepherd's pie or a meat pie in there at all?
Or
You could,
apple
yeah. I
pie?
mean, They have all kinds of recipes. If you go to Toast
an
Tight,
apple pie.
you can do an apple pie.
awesome.
Yeah, you can do apple pie in there.
That would be
cook it obviously
Get
lower.
a Corey apple.
Okay, Corey apple too. Chef of the future.
Oh, a Corey apple.
This one gadget can replace everything in your kitchen. Yeah.
Now, have you looked up that patent number?
I haven't, but if you Google
that would be
it,
an interesting historical probably thing to look that up.
Yeah, I'll go right now. 2463439.
For the engineering types of us, anyway.
Yeah.
Patent expires tomorrow. Get cooking, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see if I got it. Or maybe it's a design. Maybe it's a design patent. It's not showing up, but it could be
Might
a trademark. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's that's oh, and here's the chicken I cooked tonight too. If anyone missed that,
I think it tells you they really built it to last. Is that the joint on that?
Oh, it's heavy duty. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
there's the beer can chicken.
Atwood, welcome around. Anytime we're around, we talk food. So, we've had plenty of 3 o'clock Waffle House runs because of this show.
Damn it, Mark. Yeah.
Well, Mark's so good at it.
Now, Mrs., do you get anything at Waffle House on your birthday?
No, they don't. I don't think they do anything special. I went yesterday. We went to our favorite sushi place, and oh my gosh, it was so good.
Did you get a free roll on your birthday?
No.
They brought out a boat.
I always love going places where they give you free stuff on your birthday. Like when Bill Knapp's closed, I was so sad about that because they give you the free cake.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, the places I go, we go to little mom and pops, and they can't always.
The big chains will give you stuff.
Actually, they did give me something. I got $20 in gift cards from them. So yeah,
that's nice.
So, for me to use later. So I did
pretty
get
good.
something. I would rather have that than a free roll, the free Philadelphia roll or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we got one roll that was called the Godzilla. Oh my gosh! When I showed the pictures, it was so pretty. It had I can't remember what they had on top of it, but it was all different colors. It was so pretty. It was really good.
Are you showing that on the morning show?
I should take and do that, or I could do it on my birthday show tomorrow night. Maybe I'll do it on my birthday show tomorrow night.
Good idea.
Awesome.
I'm gonna have to be there for that so I can see it.
I need to remember I need to make notes because I have a couple things I need to do.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's roll on out of here. But I want to thank the missus for being a special guest and for JT Kirk and Lisa for stopping in. And of course, my usual buddies here, Clobbering Times and Dad Man Walking.
Hey.
So we'll try to keep it quick because I guess Mrs. has to go to get ready for her stream. But let's plug her stream.
I have to go to bed.
You got to go to bed. Yeah, it got late early, as Yogi Berra loved to say. So so you're gonna have a birthday show. Well, you can say what you got coming up, but here's
tomorrow morning. I have my morning musings birthday edition. I don't know if we have fun on that show. We laugh, we talk. We have celebrate birthdays and celebrations and all that kind of stuff. So that will be going on that day. And then tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern time, I will actually be having my birthday celebration show. We are going to be doing some Where in the Worlds, like Dadman does on his show, some other fun things, memes, and some other neat, different kind of things, celebrating my birthday. And just, maybe if some people come on and talk if they want to or not, it's just going to be fun. And, I'm hoping everybody can come by and say hello because I really do like everybody that comes to my shows. I do. I have fun. I just have so much fun. So if you guys could come, that would be great. And like I say, I'm trying to get to. I hit my 180 subscribers. So if anybody would like to go over to my channel and subscribe to it and try to get me to 190 for my birthday, that would be great. I'm being a little adventuresome. That's 9 subs So I don't know if that's going to happen, but
It'll happen. Yeah, it'll happen.
yeah,
Yep.
it's just fun. I enjoy everybody that comes by, and I hope you can come by and celebrate my birthday.
Sounds awesome. Yep.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Sounds like a plan.
It's a plan, Stan.
It's a plan.
I love when a plan comes together, right?
Right.
But we'll find out at 8:00 if it comes together.
Except, of course, happy birthday. Surely the best of times.
Thank you, Spock. Thank you so much.
So, all right. Well, let's see. What Dad Man is. I'm sure you're hanging out with the missus tomorrow, but everything up for celebrating the birthday.
Yeah, I'll be off tomorrow from work, so I'll be with her all day and doing stuff. But visiting Grandma Man walking also at some point. It's going to be a quiet week after that. We got stuff dealing with her, maybe coming, advancing on later this week. So I've cleared out pretty much the streaming schedule. I'll be lucky any fortnight this week, and there might be a random stream here or there, 1 or 2 this week, depending on when I'm home. But
I hope things go well. Yeah.
Appreciate it. All the thoughts and prayers. Only 6 away from 600 now, though. So if you're not subscribed yet, get to 600, and we'll have another party. But main thing, support the missus right now. That's appreciate all y'all supporting for her too, and all that. So, but I might have some plans next week for some stuff, but it depends on how this week goes.
I hope things go well. Yep.
Absolutely. Thank you.
It's been very positive. It's been very positive.
Good.
That
that's good to hear.
We don't expect
making progress. Yep.
Yes, it is. Every day we go, it's like, wow.
Better.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
So,
Yep.
Thank you guys so much for all your thoughts and prayers.
It's good to hear. Yep. And my best buddy here, that's filled with large rocks, full of rocks. What you got coming up on Monday night?
I will be it's at 6 Central, 7 Eastern. I'll have my channel for the Earth D visit with the great J Man and I for another Bob Haney classic. And then at 9 tomorrow night for just an open Monday night Marc C Comics talk. Tonight, actually, this date, the 10th tragically marks the day we lost him 3 years ago. So maybe we'll talk about the great Marc C a little bit. We miss very much. So, and then the usual shows all throughout the week, of course.
Yep. That's have a tribute to Marc C. I'm sure tomorrow night.
Well, we'll definitely
talk about it. Yep. So
Yes,
thank you for that. Thank you for being here.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Much appreciated. Yep. And of course, we've got JT, Kirk, and Lisa who don't have channels, right? I don't think yet.
Not at the moment.
Hang out.
Bouncing something around, but
but they're great guests to pop around from place to place.
Oh yeah.
Dadman keeps them busy enough.
Yeah.
Jeez. Just kidding.
I mean, that's what I'm here for.
Right. And no channel, but like I said, on Dadman's on Fridays out in the future doing Buck Rogers season 2, and then we'll be picking up sports in the future here as well, and then squirreling.
Exactly.
You can't forget Fortnite Fridays.
Late night Fortnite. Well, that goes without saying, almost.
Just
Always
to
goes,
remind everybody in chat.
Yeah, so look for us Fortnite once in a while during the week, but mostly now we always look for late night Fortnite, late night Friday night. Of course, Dadman streams Fortnite during the week randomly, and I did a random stream one night last week too. It was a lot of fun.
That was.
And I wanted to show this because Lisa's here, so I'm going to be away from the mic.
That is beautiful.
So I did
You
this.
3D printed that?
Yeah, 3D printed this. Yeah.
Wow, the
He's
detail
gonna have
on that.
fun painting her.
Nice.
Very nice.
You can make out detail in the stomach and on the clothing, and
that's 3D with resin.
That is fantastic.
That's resin. Yep.
Looks good.
Yeah, it's like here's a.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Very, very nice.
The resin turns out beautiful.
Wow.
I prefer it than to the metal string. Yeah.
Yeah, the details are a lot sharper. Yeah.
Look at that. What are you going to do with that? Ooh, the brain. Oh, I know that reference. Monkey brain.
That's Eddie the Ed from Iron Maiden.
What is brain?
Monkey brain.
What is brain?
Brain.
Brain.
That's the Iron Maiden. But the resin does print much more detailed than the FD.
Fiber. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yep. So that print, I broke her thumb off, but I can just reprint the thumb. What is super cool name? This a thumb. Well, the thumb half broke off. Yep.
Well, she likes to do her nails. You can't forget the thumb.
Yeah. And TZ Brent says it looks like Lisa. Yeah, it does. Yeah. And that's the Peter David version, Matrix version of Supergirl. But I always liked that costume. It was a fun costume. Yeah. But no, I just want to thank everyone for being here tonight again. And of course, thank you to Sci-Fi Mombi for becoming a member. Thank you to TMF, Toxic Man Flu, for his $2 super chat. And of course, JT with his member chat. Thank you for pointing out someone almost watched Wrath of Khan.
I had to give that to Devin.
Oh, I know you did. I appreciated it.
And thank you, Wes Cagle, again for that super chat. And let's play my thank you to channel members, which now I have to update. But let's just play what I got anyway. So thank you to all those Patreons and channel members. Much appreciated. Helps keep this hobby going. With not necessary, but again, appreciate it. And even just hanging out with us here on Sunday night is great. So I always appreciate everyone spending their time. You could be watching the Academy Awards.
No.
But not.
I guess you could.
You got
theory.
Yeah, you could. But we're glad that everyone's here. So look for, of course, we'll be back next week for Sunday Night Geekery, and Thursday night on the Clubhouse, and Saturday night Star Trek reviewing Voyager again. So yeah, looking forward to hanging out in the chat with everyone for that evening. So we'll be back to your regularly scheduled program on Saturday night Star Trek, which would be fun. So thanks everyone, and it's too late to call everyone out in the chat. So I just want to say thank you everyone for being here. You're all appreciated. And Don Power Ranger, yep, we're all going now, Don. So I'm not going to shout everyone out, but just know that you're all appreciated here. Well, let's see who's still active in the chat. I'll do that. Participants, we got Brian Hepburn, we've got Don, and we've got the Stream Element bots and TZ Burton. So thank you everyone for being here. And if I didn't call you out, that doesn't mean you're not appreciated, but we will. It's late. And I'm getting this damn daylight savings time. I think.
Don't let me be a bad influence, huh?
Yeah, you can be bad influence. Yeah, West Cagle. Yep. So everyone, take care, and thank you for spending Sunday night with us again. And have a great week, and go eat lots of grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yeah.
Fun storming the castle.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.